Somebody's trying to hack me, everybody. And my computer's doing what it's supposed to do. I got an idea who it is. I'm gonna have to set up. Yeah, somebody's trying to hack me. Um, and my security shut everything down, y'all. And then it wrote something, which I'm trying to see I gotta go through my event reader to see what's happening. Let me do that real quick while y'all come back in and go through my event viewer. Let's see. What happened? I go to summary. Okay, that was just telling me that my it shut it down hard too. Listen, y'all, if y'all need I use ABG antivirus, but I have a couple of them on here. ABG gave me the warning, okay, but my other program shut things down, okay, because I didn't answer the ABG. So just because you have protection on your computer, if you don't know how to use it correctly, you can usually let people in. You can literally let them in, right? Your AVG or your protection. I think somebody. Oh yeah. Your AVG or whatever. Well, I'm calling it AVG because that's what I have. One of the ones I have. I have several, right? But your protection will tell you. It depends on your setup. You can have setups where you be like, no, don't allow, none, zero. But if you have it set up where you wanted to ask you permission, like myself, and the only reason I do that because I know more about my computer. I use different programs that might need permissions to do certain things. So I have it ask me. So if you have yours set up that way, or if somebody set it up that way for you, and then something pop up and you hit okay without even fucking reading what popped up, you could be saying, oh, okay, yeah, let that person in. Okay. Now, I admit that something popped up and I was talking, right? I saw it pop up, but then I clicked and it went to the back. It was still up. And I knew, okay, I got time to deal with it. But apparently, whoever was trying to hack did something that it just said, okay, no. So my backup protection said, nah. And it shut everything down. It shut everything down. Like I saw it, I saw my C prompt come up. I saw some things run down real quickly, right? And then bam, and it shut down. And that's when your computer will protect your ass, okay? And for the person who's trying to hack, you know, you might get past Zoom, baby, but that's all you're gonna get past. You ain't gonna get past nothing else. Um, you will get past Zoom or StreamYard is the easiest to hack. Y'all need to be careful when y'all on StreamYard, whether it's your site you hosting or you're using somebody else's StreamYard. When you get on people's StreamYard, you are accessible to anybody who decide to hack. They hack it, they got access to all of you, all of us, should I say. Okay, so if you get on people panels, please have some protection on your computer. Some of y'all be wondering why y'all pictures are out there. Motherfuckers just grabbed it right off your computer. They grabbed it off of you when you got on somebody's panel with no goddamn um no protection. Okay. Think of the internet like a disease place. And when you put your computer, you could end up with some diseases, baby. You could end up with some issues. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say. Now let's go back to what I was talking about. Okay. I forgot what I was talking about at this point. I started talking about something else completely different. Oh, and y'all, that's really better be careful because some of you have webcams. So I'm gonna give y'all this. Most people have webcams if you're using a laptop. Now phones, I gotta be honest with you. I don't know much about phones. I never looked into them. I don't know what the major differences between a phone and a computer. I have not even done any research in none of that. So I think I've always said that when phones became a big thing on the internet, I don't use a phone on the internet. Like I don't get on panels on my phone. Um, that's a whole nother different scenario. Um, yeah, that's a whole nother different language and everything that's going on. Okay. But anyway, let's get back. So I was talking about back in the day, and I don't even know why I got back in the day because I really wanted to talk about Sexy Red. I started with my stories, but see how quick I could give content. I could talk about something that some of you know, talk about things that others may not know, and you may be learning something. You can kind of go back and see if I'm telling the truth. I may be mentioning sites are very popular in its time, but y'all never heard of it because you didn't come to the internet until later. Most people didn't come to the internet until around MySpace time. That's when I saw a huge fluctuation of the internet people, MySpace. And it was mostly the children, which is the reason why there's some switches in the things that I was doing on the internet, major changes when I saw children come to the internet. But I'm gonna be clear about this. There was a point on the internet where there were no fucking children. And if there was children, then we didn't know they were children. You know what I mean? Like they were smart enough to shut the fuck up. Because you know what I mean? They were smart enough to shut the hell up and just be watching. Because the internet at one point was full of adults. And it was an adult program, adult playground. And we all kind of understood that we were not the regular, normal fucking people. Like we knew this. Like, you know what I mean? So I know I say certain things and I'm telling you certain things that were happening, but that was normal to those of us who was on the internet. In fact, in real life, if you told people you was on the internet, they thought you was free. They thought that they were like, oh, you on that thing? You know what I mean? Like it wasn't looked at like normal. It was looked at like you was abnormal. Okay. But the things that I was doing on the internet was so like, yeah, like first of all, I'm a Scorpio. Okay. So, oh, baby, when I got on the internet, baby, I was like, hey, hubby was, we was new parents. Like I said, I was pregnant on the internet. And I was telling the story about signing on that first. This was not my first time signing on, but it's my first time. It was before I created my name, Bomb Cherry. And so when I came on, I was like user number, and the number was like low because you know what I mean? It may have been 1,000 people on AOL. There was AOL. There was AOL MSN had its one, and there was another one. Net no, this is before Net Zero. Net Zero came out when people started getting on the World Wide Web. Okay. Net Zero. That meant, hey, you could go on the, World Wide Web with that. Net Zero was similar to AOL in the fact that you had to go through its program, you know. So anyway, but I was telling a story, and it was about when I signed on, I had 10 hours free. I click on the link and it takes me to like generic names, right? But this is before I found the black side. Okay. So that means I didn't even know they had a black side. I didn't even know. Like I didn't know. Like I was just learning AOL. And I ended up somebody IM me and we talked. And for real, we talked for almost the 10 hours or what that I was there, right? And this is I think I told this story, right? We talking um, and they asking me questions and I'm answering. And I'm not really back then we knew not to tell the truth. We knew not to tell people who we were. Don't hint to where you are. Don't even tell them where you live, like what state or none of that. Right. So that's how I was doing it. And that's how they were doing it also. So and I always knew that. Like I know if I'm not gonna tell you the truth, then I know you probably not gonna tell me the truth neither. So it was essentially just having conversation and fun, right? So I'm talking to this person, and all of a sudden, this person starts just asking me crazy, out outlandish questions, but it wasn't abnormal for the time and where we were, right? Remember I said most of us were adults. So they started asking me questions. And this is where this thing called sexting, they called it sexting much later, but this is essentially what this person was doing. They started talking to me in a sexual way, like I would like to do this to you and do that to you and do this. And I didn't know what to say. Like, I'm young and I'm new to this, and I'm just like, okay. I would type in like, okay, really? Uh-huh. Like it was shit like that, right? And 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 they were just talking. Now, mind you, I did tell y'all I wrote erotica. So like after a while, in the beginning, I was like, uh-huh, no. And then I started to be like, okay, well, I can let me add a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So now I'm adding in like a story into, like, when they asked me a question, I would give them like this long drawn out story that I would come up with right then and there. You know what I mean? So it was like we was kind of sexting kind of thing. That's what made me start writing even more, like because of this conversation I'm telling y'all about. But anyway, long story short, then this person start, like, I'm talking to him for hours. We were really talking, and I was all interested into it. I'm reading, I'm writing, I'm figuring out what to write. And so it's a long process. But then I'm assuming through us talking that this is a man, right? I'm assuming that this is a fucking man. And then towards the end of the conversation, this person starts talking like as if they're a woman, which, like, it was, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, like, they helped me with my erotica because I I was stunned and like shocked by how they switched it up on me. Like, first they talking, and I'm thinking it's a man, and then next thing out of nowhere, it was like, nah, you know, I want you to do this and that and that. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? You want me to lick on your titties? Wait a minute, titties came from? Like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Like, in my mind, that's what was going on. And I was so shocked, right? I was just like, oh my. But they tried to throw that shocking curve to me, and I didn't, even though I was shocked, I didn't let them know that. So I was like, and I was just typing like regular, like I was taking the information and I would respond like I was doing before. And and then they were shocked that I acted like I wasn't shocked. So we talked about that for maybe another 2 hours. But that taught me, though, with my erotica. If anybody ever read anything I've written, sometimes I think you may have, you just don't know that I wrote it, right? You don't know that it came from me. You know because people holster up the person, right? Legally I can't tell you, but what I will tell you is that you read it, you like the story, and you don't know that I'm the one who wrote it. That's all. Okay. So anyway, that's why how my stories are. They end up one way, and then at the very end, bam! I throw something on you. I throw something on you. Be like, oh my god, for real. And I learned that was a good technique through what happened during that conversation, right? So, because essentially when we talk for those in the beginning, they never mentioned their gender. I never mentioned my gender. They never mentioned their gender. I think it was just assumed. Remember, we had no names. This was before you got an actual uh username. So in the beginning, everybody was like user so and so. That's it, right? So, and it was a number. The so and so was a number. So they had a number, I had a number, and they just hit me up in the direct message, the instant message, and I just started talking to him, and then we just started talking. It was fun. But yeah, they did throw me for a loop. But I was like, oh shit. And then eventually, I think I told y'all AOL gave me my whole area. It was called the erotica, Black erotica board, and they gave it to me. I also told y'all that how I ended up getting AOL for a lifetime for free. That was husband that did that. Okay. He called them up and shit. And yeah. And look, he called them up to complain to him, and they offered him AOL for free. He I don't know if he in the chat, but if he remember that, but I do. Okay, I'm not gonna go into particulars, but what I would tell you is he called them up, and back then, all these companies, although we think of them now as big companies that existed and made millions of dollars, these was like small beginning companies. You know what I mean? And they were giving out stock. If they found that you could be useful to them, then they gave out stock. They didn't have the money to be giving people money. They didn't have the money to uh, decide to split money with your content because they didn't even know if they were going to survive, and they didn't know if. Remember when YouTube only you could only put a clip on that was very small. My clip was like less than a minute. And depending on how big the file was, which meant you had to have it in certain how should I say it, extensions, which like file extensions, right? You can compress it. Like I didn't even know how to do none of that back then. I didn't understand it. So what I would do is I would record myself right on, let's say, my webcam. And that remember, this got to be after webcams by then. But before there was places where you could use your webcam, they had invented this motherfucking webcam and gave it to the masses if you wanted, right? I could show y'all all my webcams. I haven't gotten rid of them. Like from the first one that I've ever had, they were all, if I'm correct, most of them, mostly all of them are Logitech. Um, Logitech webcams. I do have a couple of other. I think I have a couple of because at one time I had different webcams, different points of view. I could like the same. You see me dancing, but I have that viewpoint, this viewpoint, and then hubby came up with something called he the one who came up with this something point of view where I'm dancing for him, and he got the camera on his forehead, like so it's supposed to be from his actual viewpoint as the person who watching me, and he came up with that idea. Okay, because I had never. He was like, "Yeah, it's called one something point of view. I don't know, one first person point of view, or I don't know. You got to ask him." Hubby came up with a lot of their ideas. You know, I know men be like, "Oh, you let your wife do this." First of all, what you mean he let his wife do anything? Like, you mean me and hubby couple, as a couple? You know, I know y'all love to look at the woman and say, "Oh, look what she's doing." So people watch me dance for my fucking husband. That's what you watch. You didn't watch me dance for them. I don't even know these guys. I couldn't even see them. I mainly didn't even talk to them. Just like people in the clouds right now who may not come in the chat, they're listening, but how could I be entertaining them if I don't even know they're there? So, in other words, I didn't know who was watching me except the people I did know. Like I had a lot of followers who I talked to them. They followed me, you know what I mean, everywhere I went. And I still today appreciate these people. I still today, they still follow. I still when I see them, I speak to them. They my Facebook friends. I've been knowing some of these people for 30 years plus. I've had, and if you could keep a group of people to follow you for 30 years, you know it's nothing to do with your looks. Yes, they may have liked the way I look, right? Yes. But they like many women look, right? Like I've always understood that. I know that a man can like the way I look, but he also like the way she look. And he also like the way she look and the way she look too. And we not we as the women, we're not competing. We don't have to compete because he like all of us. And if he got enough money, he gonna come and give some of it to all of us. Now, there will be some women who they will say, well, I'm better than her. Come give me your money, right? And I mean, if that worked for her, that's worked for her. I don't know if that worked for her. I've never been that type of woman. Like, in fact, I promoted other women. In fact, like my groups and shit was promoting women, even though the group was called Bomb Cherry, right? We were called the Bomb Squad. I've always had a bomb squad since before some of y'all been goddamn old enough to go to school. If you in your goddamn 20s, yeah, you wasn't even in school, and I had a bomb squad. Okay. People was calling themselves the bomb squad. We've had in every place I've gone, there was a bomb squad. Um, when I was on Black Planet, not Black Voices, because Black Voices was set up a little different. When I was on Black Planet, there was a bomb squad, right? I went to Yahoo because a fan made my fan group. Fans had me. I had fans in other countries, websites where I couldn't even read anything on there. All I saw was that they hit me up, asked me, can I give them some photos? They're gonna make a fan club in their location. And I went to go look, make sure it wasn't nothing, because back then they used to call big women fat slob. Come see the pokey woman, fat women. They never they were just they were making it seem like big women were like only negative, right? You never heard of BBW. You never saw big sexy women. You never saw that back then. Back and you never really saw black women either. So I'm gonna be honest. It was mostly white men posting up these big white women, and but they had these big white women photos had followings though, right? They had large followings. Only in our community, black people, do we think big women, and we know it's not true, right? Because we look around us, we see big women with husbands, we see big women with boyfriends, we see big women. If you really look, she got many choices. She ain't got just one. She go out, and if she just have a little self-esteem about herself, um, yeah, men will. I think the ones who don't have self-esteem, though, they don't understand when a man is approaching them and hitting on them. Because if you got low self-esteem, you think no one will come and talk to you and like you, right? So even if somebody does, you don't see it. That's why I tell women, like, girl, love yourself, girl, love your rose. And if you don't love it, then change it. There's no reason for you not to love yourself. Zero reasons not for you to love yourself. Zero. None. Because if it's something about you that you do not like, then change it. There's some things you cannot change. And you just got to love it. If you can't change it, nobody could change it, then baby, what you talk about? Love it. Like, you think I always like being short? No. I would have gave I would give some of my butt if you would have gave me some of your goddamn leg length. You know what I'm saying? Give me some of them legs, honey. Give, Look, I got pretty legs, but they short and stubby. If I gain 10 pounds, I look a whole different type of person because that's how short I am. 10 pounds can make me look so much bigger. And it's only fucking 10 pounds, right? So yeah. Um, if you don't like something about yourself, to change it. And there will always be a group of people who gonna like you for you, even if you're what you would call to the front, to the point, kind of snappy and quick with it. They're gonna be a group of people who gonna love that. Okay. I, and if you're super duper nice, don't think everybody gonna like that shit. They got some people who don't trust you because you super duper nice. If it look phony and fake, how you doing, girl? Yeah. And then we know though when you're not in front of us like that, you behind the scenes acting like you a whole butch and shit, right? When you're in our face, you one way. When you back there, you're a whole nother way. People don't really like that. Yeah, people don't really like that. And even if they act like they like it, because I could act like you, I could be like, oh yeah, I could be knowing that you ain't shit. And instead of me just telling you ain't shit, but you already know you ain't shit. You know, like Sexy Red. She already knows she ain't shit. I don't have to tell her. I don't have to put her down because life has already done knocked her down. And her ass just don't know how to get up. And the only way she know how to get up is to grab on another bitch and try to tear her down. Like she gotta go. And then what's worse about this shit, right? Since she say I'm so old, why the fuck she grabbing for the elderly to step up? Y'all don't never consider that? This bitch got to step on the elderly in order to get a come up, and then she slipping while she's grabbing for me. This bitch falling. This bitch can't even reach me. This bitch trying to reach me to grab me down so she can try to get up. Bitch, go and have battles with women your age, ho. You know you can't compete in that arena, but you can't compete in my arena, nigga, ho. That's what I'm saying. Like you got to recognize where you are in your life, girl. Like sit back and view everything. Like sit in the room that you're sitting in right now and review it. Like I can look over, I see over there. Let me tell you what I see. I see that I am in a very large bedroom. Y'all, it's a big bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it is. Okay. My bedroom is larger than my fucking kitchen. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Uh-huh. Or maybe let me see. If I put a refrigerator there, some cabinetry there, then I'm gonna have to put some cabinetry here. And then if I put my yeah, this is like double my kitchen, this bedroom. And then my son's bedroom next to mine is the same size as this one, and also the one on the third floor. And we got another one that's smaller than the others. But yes, we have very big bedrooms. So anyway, I know I'm bragging a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm in a very big bedroom. Over there, I have a sewing machine sitting on a whole large ass desk, girl. It's not even a sewing machine desk. I'm not sure if you ever noticed that, right? Like I could push the sewing machine back and I could cut and iron and everything. That's not a sewing machine table right there, girl. That's a big table. In fact, if I put a sewing machine table, then my room even gets much larger. We could put two king size beds in this room. Okay. But anyway, I'm bragging a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, so over there, I see two sewing machines. I have my serger sitting on that desk that y'all don't see. And then y'all do see me when I use that desk, right? And then I got a whole area over there that I try not to point to that area. Unless I'm going through the drawers. It's drawers with my sewing supplies and shit like that in, right? I even got a bag over there that don't really belong there. It's the items that need to go downstairs. I threw it in the bag. And when I make it downstairs, and I don't forget the bag, because I have been forgetting it for like over a month now. But I still go through the bag, so that's why I ain't really take it down there. That's sitting over there. Girl, and like I got this whole area between that desk before you even get to my bed. Right? I got a whole goddamn computer seat, which is really is a office seat that I use when I'm sewing. Right? Yes. And it's adjustable up and down and back and all that shit. Got lots of space over there, right? And then I have my dresser and chest over there, the TV. We got two TVs in this motherfucking room. I know you probably never seen it. I know, girl. Like one wall has a TV on it, and another wall has a TV on it, girl. Two TVs. In fact, everybody in this house have two TVs in their bedroom. Okay. Yeah, but anyway, so what I'm saying is, although I'm talking about this dumbass shit that really don't matter, because even if my room was smaller and I still would feel okay, right? Because I lived in a house where the bedrooms were small and we still was good. See, I know I mentioned those materialistic shit, but that ain't got nothing to do with my fucking life though. I don't measure my life by materialistic shit. I measure my life by the people who surrounded me in my life. And therefore, that would mean my husband and my children, right? Some of you have much more people surrounding you in your life. And I don't. And the reason that is because I'm far away from my family. But every time I go home, everybody surrounds me in love. All the aunts and uncles, they either want me to come to them or they'll come to me. Most of the time, when my parents was living, we would all meet for Sunday dinner. Or if I had to leave before Sunday dinner, then they would do it on a Saturday. Like if I go home and let everybody know I'm coming home, then my cousins who in Atlanta gonna be there, my cousins who in Florida gonna end up there, the ones in Texas gonna come there, everybody down south who haven't seen me since the last time I was there, everybody gonna try to meet up in Louisiana so we could surround each other in love. That is what I'm used to. Now, that's what I grew up with, and that's what I wanted to share to my children. Unfortunately, though, we are away from them, and so everybody's family not the same. So I wasn't able to really give that to my children. So my children talk to their cousins and everything online. That's the only reason we're on Facebook like that. That's the only reason I'm even on Facebook. So my children and my little cousins. So, bitch, I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know why you would reach up for an older woman to compete and then make it seem like I'm competing with you. I'm not competing with you, girl. I got my own channel. We be over here talking about everything from politics to sex to you name it. We talk about it. Some shit I don't even be knowing what they talking about. We let the men want to come up and start a conversation about whatever they want, then we'll let them. Anybody want to come up here and talk about something that I don't talk about, all y'all got to do is hit that link and say, Bomb, what do you think about this? I might say, I don't know much about it. And then I'll let you rock with that shit. You tell us about it. Tell me what you think. I'll go and Google some shit. I may even give you pushback on purpose just so we can get more in depth into it so I can learn more about it. That's what I love learning from people. And it don't matter if you older or younger. I'm learning from all of you. The men, the women, even some of the people I don't fucking like, right? Um, you could be you may have something to teach if you wasn't on this bitch angry and wanting to judge people, tell people, oh, you live like this. Your children live with you. Randy lived with his fucking mama. His family had to go to a site and ask them people to remove an interview this nigga did. And this nigga keep talking about my children. And the only reason he talking about my children is because he wish he was them. He wish he could be tall, and slender. Nigga, if it wasn't, listen, if it wasn't for the fact that my sons are now older and they have every right to their fucking privacy, right? Nigga, I will put their pictures in your face right now, nigga. Make you mad, ho. Okay? Make you mad. But my sons are not children. And they have said, Mom, we're not really online like that. So, you know, they don't walk in front of my camera. And I could tell my stories and I can even mention them, right? But I love them. I respect them as the young men that they are. And so they don't want me to talk about them. And I'm not. And you notice I don't even put Leaky on the camera like that. You know why? Because my son say, hey, I don't really want him on camera. That's what my son, his father, said, Mom, I don't really want him on camera. So when people want to know why I don't turn on my camera, I've been in front of the fucking camera for over 30 years. But see, I have other people who live with me who I love and appreciate, and they don't want to be on camera. But most importantly, it's not even my sons, right? Because they're grown. This my house. If they want to don't want to be on camera and I got cameras everywhere, then they can move. But see my grandson though, yeah, his goddamn dad said I don't really want him on camera, and I love him, and I'm gonna be honest with you. That little boy gonna his daddy gonna be able to control me through him. Okay. Yes, his daddy gonna say, hey, and I told y'all he wasn't gonna be able to do that because he tried to play that in the beginning. And I was like, well, then you're gonna have to go get a dickhead. And then he stopped trying to make requests of me. Because that's the son who like to control me. He like his dad, okay? Mom, why you dressed that way? When he saw men looking at me, my son would get closer to me. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing that since he was a little boy. And like protective as his mom. He pay attention, he been paying attention. He's just like his son. My grandson is just like his dad. Protective. My mom, who that man? My mom, who you talking to, my mom? I'm outside with my grandson, and this man walks up, and he saw me pass. He says he saw me pass his window. Right, I was walking from the park, and instead of going all the way around, we cut through the yard, and this man walked out and followed. With my grandson. Like, men don't care if you got children. They'll look and size them kids up, and they'll look at you, and they'll make a decision. Can I? She got a kid. Look at her. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm willing to be a stepdaddy. Okay. This was just not but a month ago. I was outside with my grandson, and the man ran out, followed me. He asked me, am I all right? So at first, the way he was like, you all right? I was like, oh, because I had my mask on, right? I had the mask. And he was like, you all right? And I was like, yeah, I'm good. I thought maybe, he asked me that. I thought he was asking me like as if, because he was young. I'm thinking he asked me like, you okay? You need help? So I looked at him and I said, oh yeah, I'm okay. I said, my back hurt a little bit. That was my excuse for saying the way I was walking, because that's what I thought he was offering me help, like a little old lady, like he was gonna come out and help the little old lady cross the street or some shit. So of course I said, "Oh yeah, I'm okay. I'm just walking my grandson, and my back hurt a little bit because I stopped at the car, right? I stopped at the car, and I was letting him know, yeah, my back just hurt a little bit. He's like, you sure? Could you He said, yeah. He started telling me about his mom having surgery and everything. He said, but you good? And I said, yeah, I'm good. And he said, well, I have a question for you. I was like, huh? He said, are you married or anything? Because I was like, oh. I said, oh. I said, oh yeah. I said, I am married. And then I informed him that this is not my son. Like, this is my grandson, babe. You, this is my grandson. Okay. So listen, honey, when you get 50 something years old, and if a 20-year-old men still hitting on you like they do me everywhere I go, like, and I know it sounds like I'm bragging, but what I really am saying is I stopped going out because it's a lot, right? All my life, everywhere I go, and I can never just do what I need to do without men approaching. Now, I know that may sound like I'm saying, hey, nigga, step back. Essentially, yes. Like it's gotten to that. It has been gotten to that. Like, why can't I just fucking go to the stores? Especially when I have my sons with me. Like I took my sons with me to the mall and everywhere. Like I just took them thinking that they will protect me essentially. But no, niggas don't give no fucks. They don't care, right? I told you I take my sons to the barbershop. They see me. I'm the mother. I'm sitting there and my children sitting on side of me. This nigga comes and slide on side of me and start, hey, how you doing? Hey, I'm doing okay. How you doing? I'm good. Then this nigga, can I get, I'm like, God damn. You don't see in my mind, I'm thinking my son's right here. You don't see my son? The fucking sheer disrespect. Like I'm sitting in here, I'm not smiling in nobody's face. I'm in there only to bring my sons to get their hair cut. And so I know men may think that the women like curving you and giving you attitude, you may think that that's mean. But what I want you to consider for a moment is that a woman is not necessarily looking for a man everywhere she goes. When women want to look for men, they know where to go to look for men. They'll get dressed up. They're not gonna have their children with them. You know what I'm saying? They might be with their girlfriends. They might have on their sexy gear and shit, right? When a woman is dressed plainly, to be honest, a lot of them not looking for no man when she dressing plain. She didn't even a motherfucking bonnet. When I took my son to the park, I had on a fucking bonnet and a mask. And still they approach. And still you approach. Now, maybe the men are taking that as a sign is that we rather you that way. Like we rather you just be you. But women are saying, well, I'd rather be able to just be me when I just want to be with me. Like let me take care of what I gotta take care of. And just because I exist don't mean I exist for you. And so don't continue to approach me. I'm a married woman. And even, let me tell you, so I don't wear jewelry. I do not like jewelry. Yeah, there's only a couple of places I put on jewelry. An anklet, because I think it makes my feet, it makes my ankles look all sexy. And I'll wear a ring on my toes, right? On one of my toes. That's the only place I wear jewelry. I don't really wear chains around my neck or none of it, right? I might put on a choker. I love chokers, baby. I love a choker. See, I'm short, right? The choker kind of I feel like, I don't know. I just love them. They look good on me, okay? Frames my neck and bust line and everything. So I wear chokers. But what I'm saying is, I didn't wear the wedding ring for a very long time. But I understood your approach. Okay, I tell you I'm married. Okay, uh, there's a group of men who would say, "Oh, I'm sorry," and I would say, "Nah, it's okay," and I don't want them to feel sorry or anything, and they go away. But then there's the ones who, "Oh, can you have a friend? Can you do this? Can you do that?" Like, damn. Like, what am I supposed to say to this dude? Now I'm actually scared, and I'm trying to figure out how to get out of this because I really honestly think that he might be crazy. And not only that, I also think that maybe he might harm me because he like this this I could every time I tell this story, I'm thinking about one incident, but this shit has happened many times. But this one incident, I was really fearful for me. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude, he wasn't even bad looking, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? On eyes. Because I guess I don't really look at men that way because I'm already married and shit. So when I tell people they don't look bad, I don't be knowing what the fuck I'm talking about. Remember, I'm thinking about just me. Like, I just be like, I don't really be considering they looks, to be honest. It don't matter. Like, but anyway, um, dude was like, well, can you have a friend? I was like, nah, hubby not gonna go for that. I guess maybe I already told him I'm married and tried to go. Both my sons was with me. And so I thought it would be over, but no. Lots of men, it just be over. They'd be like, okay, ma. And I'd be like, have a good day. And they'd be over. This motherfucker bear. But like, well, can we be friends? Nah, we can't be friends. Nah, I said, nah, I don't think my husband will go for that. But I'm still trying to put them in the car. My youngest son wouldn't even get in the car because he was just looking. He was like standing on the side of me, like kind of like this my mom. He ain't saying nothing. He just like, this is my mom. I'm like, come on, let's get in the car. And he wouldn't move to go get in the car. And this dude just, well, nothing wrong with us being friends. We could just be friends. He ain't even got to know about it. I'm like, now this guy, not only is he like this had to be like plain disrespect when I think about it now. Like I'm thinking like I must look like I'm the type who gonna cheat on my fucking husband. He ain't got what you mean? I told you he ain't gonna like that. I don't think he'll like that. Then well, he ain't got to know. What you mean he gotta know? Like I didn't even know how to respond to that. How do you respond to a motherfucker you just told you're married to that and that you can sneak behind the back of your fucking husband? I don't want to hear no shit about these niggas don't like 304s. Niggas, you like them, and if you could, you would create them. You would create them. You would take a decent woman who, you know what I mean? You'll take a decent woman who says, nah, I can't do that. And then you'll tell her, nah, it's okay. That you're going to help her do that. You're going to help her be as sneaky as she want to be. And you're going to protect her while she be sneaky. And all that shit, fuck out of here. I don't want to hear no niggas talking about they don't like 304s. niggas. Y'all love them. Y'all love them. Y'all love them. Y'all love them. In fact, that's why what y'all see in the world today, you ain't got no complaints. You shouldn't have no complaints, nigga. Them women wouldn't even be doing the shit they doing. They act ditzy like Sexy Red. And I'm talking about the actual Sexy Red, the famous one, right? There's no way she that motherfucker stupid. I think that they know that there are a group of men who do not like powerful women, right? And they know that the kind of there's a certain type of man who she gotta act ditzy to. Act like she don't know much. Oh, really? She gotta act like she don't know anything. But when that bitch was over there talking about I'm not a musician, I was like, I could see. I'm like, what? No, I'm not none of that. I'm not none of that. But you said you make music. Yeah, yeah. But I'm not a musician. I was like, oh my God. Like, this gotta be a joke. Please be a joke. Please be a joke. It's a skit. Please be a skit, honey. Please be a skit. I'm gonna check it up to it being a skit because we seen that woman making powerful moves, right? And I think that's her. I think that's her persona in the rap world because I've listened to a rap. I listen to a rap, baby, and I need y'all to understand that yes, everything that she's doing is a skit in order to keep that persona that she got going on. You know, yeah. So you could be an educated black powerful rapper only if you have some education behind yourself and if you good. If you good, like Megan Thee Stallion good. Megan Thee Stallion ain't got to lower her standards and be no dissy bitch, right? Because she does have talent. Even if she didn't know how to rap, she could write for people. Yeah. Um, and then they got the ones who gonna talk about, I'll be your baby mama. I'll be your baby mama. Yeah. And then the bonnets and shit, and you know they're gonna become boss bitches. They're gonna make their money. Nothing wrong with it. I like it. It's skittish. I like it. It's funny and entertaining and everything, and nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with laughing. I like it. You know what I'm saying? Um, I understand it. Some people don't understand it. Y'all don't understand. So I understand it. I like the little video that sex that wasn't Sexy Red. I think I'm mixing them up. Was that wasn't Sexy Red who I'm thinking about? What is her name? Because she was in porn first, and she did that video, but she did do the video with Sexy Red. Cause I don't really know who Sexy Red is, to be honest. If y'all showed me a picture of her, I wouldn't know that's her. And I don't really know her music neither. I ain't heard shit that I like. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm thinking about that other woman, and that video that she did, and it was, yeah, I kind of like that. Where they looked like it was at a high class in golf place. I don't know what they call it. You know, I'm not into golf or nothing like that. Okay. But I looked at the video. The video was funny. And I liked old girl. I like it was funny. They made fun. They showed black people going to the classic white people place to play golf. They ain't really know how to play golf, but they was having fun with it and shit. And it looked fun to me. If I was young, I would definitely like it, and I wouldn't, you know. And being older, I understand it. I don't have no problem. Anyway, I'm rambling, okay? I'm supposed to be knocking this bitch in her motherfucking head, but I ain't got to knock no bitch in her head. A bitch who reaching up and can't reach. And then she's not even reaching up so I could grab her and help her. She's reaching up to pull me down. Like the crab in the motherfucking bucket. But the thing is, bitch, I'm not a crab, honey. You know, I'm like a soaring eagle, honey. I'm way too high for your little claws to reach up. You understand what I'm saying? Bitch. So, and then the bitch got the nerve to then claim while I'm looking down at her, soaring and soaring like my wings are flapped out, baby. They like 15 feet across, baby. That's how. And I'm just at the top, just soaring. the wind in my face and shit. And I look down because I see her ass down there. I see the little crab. I could barely see it, but I see it, right? And she claiming that I would be jealous of her. Girl, you want to come in, you want to come up here and soar. You want to do great things. You want people to like you, even when they disagree with you. People, I'm okay with people disagreeing. Now you go and let fat ass LA and Randy SoCal, that's the niggas who you need over there. Because the men she got over there are the ones who don't like me, but yet, let me tell y'all this. I could pull up a stream with all them little motherfuckers over here talking about bomb, talking to bomb, hitting on bomb. That includes AJ, seeing red, right? And all the motherfuckers, they know where they was, they know where they been, and not until other niggas, son them niggas, did they walk away. Isn't that sad? It took other niggas to say, oh, I see you over there with Bob. These niggas afraid to let people know that they sit over here and listen to the funny content. They scared to even hit the panel, even though they would hit the panel. They have the good discussions. They scared to do that. You know why? For fear of what other men will say about them. And what I say to those type of men is, are you serious? You're not a man, babe. And therefore, of course, don't be shocked when I treat you like the boy that you are. Remember, I raised sons. I recognize men. Like I actually raised sons, right? That means they were once boys and then they turned to men. So that means I would know the men when I see them, and I'm definitely gonna know the boys when I see them. And so when I treat you like you a boy, just know it's because I really take you like you a little motherfucker boy. And so don't be mad at me, baby. You should love me. Love me like I could be your mama. Probably better than the mama that raised you, nigga. Because if I was your mama, you would be a man. You wouldn't give a fuck what no other niggas have to say about you. If I was your mom. See, none of my sons give a fuck about what nobody say about them, honey. They live in their life the way they want to like it, love it, disagree with it, whatever. They gonna do their thing the way they do it. That's what I taught them. That's what they learned from me. Be yourself. Figure out who you are and be genuine yourself. And if you like it, then that's all that matters. And don't harm anyone. Don't inflict any harm on anyone on purpose. Seems like a good way to live to me, right? Don't you think about it? Like you ain't harming nobody, but you ain't at the same time, you're not gonna let people harm you. That makes sense to me. If somebody come to harm you, you choke the fuck out of them. The fuck I'm supposed to be? Like, I'm not harming you, but you could come and harm me and I'm gonna just let you? Oh, nah, bitch. You come swinging for me. I see you swinging. I'm wondering, what is this swinging for? Okay, as you get closer and closer, then bitch, I'm gonna just put my fist out. You dumbass bitch, I ain't even got to really swing. I just put my fist out, hold it out until you get close enough and you're going to knock yourself out, bitch. I don't even know what's wrong with these hoes out here. And these goddamn motherfucking niggas, right? The ones who used to be under me, nigga. You was under me. And then the truth is you wasn't underneath me. You was sitting with me. We was sitting at the fucking table having a good old time. You know what I mean? I done cooked some dinner and shit. You sitting at the table about to get some of my sweet potatoes. You know what I'm saying? You about to get some of my motherfucking dressing. You know what I'm saying? You about to eat at my fucking table with great conversations and shit. And another nigga was over there laughing. Well, I see y'all over there with Bob. What y'all doing over there with Bob? Uh-huh. Yeah, while you over there with Bob. All they gotta do is say you over there with Bob, and these niggas get scared. In fact, it happened today. Y'all didn't see it. I mentioned that, and I was joking with Gabe, right? Gabe comes around and have conversations and shit every once in a while. I'm very respectful to him, right? He throw his little shots. He could get then shots get thrown back at him. But I don't think nobody take it serious. You know, I asked my family doing and everything like that. Everybody know I'm not out here trying to harm nobody, right? But You didn't see what I did when I said I was talking about when I was doing the exercise. Brad had mentioned that he's back in the gym. And I was saying, oh, yeah. And I started exercising yesterday. And I was talking about when I was up here having women doing the Kegels. I mentioned the fucking Kegels. And I was, and so I knew Gabe would know what I was referring to. He was like, nah, but no, I wasn't over there by you. Like, what? I didn't make a big deal of it. I just said, in my mind, I was thinking, oh, this nigga don't want nobody know he came by. Nigga, what? But they gonna clown you too much, and it's gonna get to you. Like, is that your weakness? Bomb is your weakness? Because some of these men, they know. Yeah, all they got. If you, oh, you was over there with Bomb. Let me tell you, they over here with me too in the motherfucking clouds. But some of them don't. Some of them might not watch me here, but if I ever sign into my motherfucking Facebook, them niggas over there under another name. Uh-huh. Because why would they want to listen to me when they could just watch? See, they like to watch. They don't really hear what I got to say. I get it. They just want to see me, though. And while they embarrass you for being over here having discussions, if I go on Instagram right now and put on that music, them niggas gonna be there watching. Uh-huh. And what's weird about it is some of them, what's going on? Am I live right now? I got to be live. And if I live, no, I know if I'm live, people see that I'm live. They can be calling me to ask me am I live. Hold up, y'all. Hello. Let me mute this. Wait. Don't say nothing. Wait. Dude, you don't see I'm live? Wait a minute. Give me a second. Let me mute. Let me see. Hold up. Give me where is my I gotta find it. Give me a second. Give me a second. Zoom. Okay, hold on. I gotta go to it. Okay, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Okay. Hey, HT Bomb. Sorry, y'all. I had to come to the chat. Kira, what's going on? T Will. Okay, I'm gonna put the link up, y'all. No, so that what I'm asking Sexy Red to do is, girl, stop lying to yourself. I know, like, if you've been listening to what I'm saying, I'm trying to give you some help. I'm trying to say, first, I am saying you're a raggedy bitch. That's true. That's not the help, though, right? I'm calling you a raggedy bitch, a hating ass bitch, and a trashy bitch. Yes, that's true. But think about what I said after that, and maybe even before that, right? Be you, honey. Be the best you could be. If nobody like it, they don't like it. And you won't be able to do nothing successful on YouTube. That's all. Go find a real job, bitch. Make some money, bitch. Pay your own bills, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with none of that. I think that's a good thing. At the same time, though, stop coming for bitches who ain't got to do it that way. Like, I'm not coming for the boss bitches. Like, I can't even come for the boss bitch. Bitches who make their own money. And I'm talking about they work hard and they building what's in their mind. They doing what they want to do. And I salute that shit. Bam. Salute, baby. Okay. Um, and I am not really that. Like, if I had to be that, I guess I would. But I found family to be more important. Like, that's what I thrive for, right? I wanted family, which ergo me getting married. And I wanted a close knit family because that's what I'm used to, right? And it could be brainwashing, is why that's what I wanted because I saw it growing up, and that's what I know, and therefore that's what I wanted to recreate. That makes sense. That's the only reason I do that. Because I know for a fact that if I wasn't thinking that family was that important, then I would have been a bad motherfucker bitch. Okay. And the thing is, I married the right man. And the reason I call him the right man, because he kept me afoot. He kept me level headed. He kept my, because I'm a wild motherfucker. Listen, I can't even, I don't judge people. Not, this is who I am. I'm not judging. I don't judge people. And because I don't judge people, I don't expect people to judge me. But not only that, I don't give a fuck if people judge me, right? Because I'm gonna do what I want to do when I want to do it. Now, I'm not saying that's always a good thing. I'm saying that a person like me, I need it. A man who gonna say he gonna put rules and shit on this. He gonna say no, that's a stop right there. I know you running these red lights, bitch, but you better not run off this curve, ho. Don't run off this mountain, bitch. That's a little too far. And I'm gonna be honest. If I didn't have my husband and his the way he feel and so, I guess you could call it his morals or just things that he believed. If my husband had been anything like me, the truth is it would be, listen, y'all would know me for real. Like you would know me. You would know who I am and you would know what I've done because that's the type, like I just would have been like, hey, I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, of course I have standards, right? I'm not hurting nobody and nobody gonna hurt me. And I'm gonna do things to protect myself, right? I always talk about protect yourself. But there was some things I thought about doing and I was like, nah, hubby not gonna go for that. But I was thinking, yeah, I can do that. There's some things that I should have done that he stopped me from doing too. But there's some things that I know it would have. Yeah. I knew I was like, nah, he not gonna go for that. I'm like, we could make big money. In my mind, I'm thinking I'm open to it, and you know, and we're gonna make big money. We're gonna make big money. Hubby's got morals and things, and he do care about what, especially back then, what people thought about us. What the fuck I care about what this fucking neighbor live across the street from me think? Like, look, think about it. If we living in a neighborhood, like the neighborhood we living in, and this money that we gonna make doing what I want to do gonna get us out of this neighborhood, what the fuck I care about that neighbor across the street? I don't give a fuck. We about to make this money get out this neighborhood. Now let's think of it another way. The new neighborhood that we get in, where the homes are bigger and everything, right? My sons got their own pool. We got everything because we made this money. Then okay, and the neighbor across the street from there, I don't give a fuck what she think neither, bitch. Like you here, I don't know what you did to get here, but I did what I had to do to get here. And bitch, I might want to make money to go even. And I don't give a fuck about what these neighbors think because they're not paying my bills. These motherfuckers will laugh at you if you go to welfare. They laugh at you, get food stamps to feed your kids. They don't even want you to do that motherfucker shit. You understand? They don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to feed. They don't want you to be living. And I don't give a fuck about them. But hubby, though, hubby, he's a man and he a man who worked in this world. And so he had to look at things a little more objectively, right? He had to look at things like he gonna be working around other men, he gonna be working around other people, and he does have to he have to care about what other people kind of think of him in order for him to survive and be in this workforce. That's what his goal was, to be in, to have a career in the field that he's in, right? So this is my husband, so I have to respect him. And so I followed his lead in a lot of that shit. Right. And I didn't look, sometimes I went off and did my own thing. But I always knew in the back of my head, okay, hubby not gonna go for this. I can't, this person offered this money to be in this video. And it wouldn't even been bad, right? I would have been in that motherfucking what's the name of it? I was offered to be in that god damn it. Lollipop video. I was supposed to be in that lollipop video. Hubby was like, I didn't even ask him. I was like, nah. That was that video vixen days. That's when they was hitting on me and other women out here on the internet. Remember, if you ever go look, you will see that them video vixens, them are internet women. Those were women on webcam or in they was on the internet. Let me just put it that way. Okay. Different levels of it. If they had a large following, then they would hit and say, hey, you want to be in this video? Would you come here? We're gonna pay to get you out here. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't offering no lot of money, so I already knew like me getting $500, they put me there, but hubby not going for that shit. He not going for me being around all those men. He not gonna be there. None of that. I'm like $500. I don't think. Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna have to pass on that. Being in what's the name of that magazine? When that man first started that magazine, I could show you emails of him hitting me, baby. What's the name of that? God damn it. I can show you emails. If he's, I don't know if he still own the magazine. I don't even know if the magazine's still big. You know, magazines just kind of fell off and shit, as far as I know. But that magazine, which Buffy the Body and all the women were in, that guy right there, I got emails. And I ain't gotta lie. Like, he ain't gonna lie. These men not gonna lie and say that, oh, I don't know her. He just mentioned bomb cherry juice. That's all. On the internet, oh yeah, all of them know. All these motherfucking rappers know me. Yeah, that would be all of them. The ones who are of age. Okay. If you Chris Brown age, you probably don't know me, baby. You know me, but you don't know me. Okay. Because you a kid. But if you Usher age and shit like that, they all me. Oh, know me. Not Vibe. No, no, no. Not Vibe. Vibe is too light. I'm talking about with the video vixens on it. What it's called? It was a big magazine with the women. Buffy the Body. Um, damn, what is the name of the magazine? I can't think of the name of it. But no, no, no. Vibe would be for models, like real models. You know what I'm saying? As far as uh-uh. You done went too high for me, good. HD ball went way up there by Vibe. Nah. They was like they were women like myself, the video vixens. That's what they termed it later, right? Nah, not Maxim. It was a black man. Um, damn, I can't think of the name of it. Maxim, it's a Maxim White, right? HT boy, I know you kind of, I could tell you sedated, baby. You be reading them Ebony magazine Vibe and Maxim, okay? Hey, Lena, look, I'm just playing with you. I I'm gonna think of it. I'm gonna think of it. Um, I still have my Yahoo Mail and things like that. But yeah, all these men that hit me up, y'all. I'm not like the men, the women. Um, I think when I was talking the last time I was talking about a story, I think I had mentioned what is her name? Pinky Triple X, right? I mentioned Pinky Triple X. And I think somebody had thought that I heard they thought I heard they mentioned that they thought I said that I worked with Pinky, like at a club. And I said no, I used her as an example of um if I worked at a club like Pinky did. So that's what I said. I didn't say that I worked with her, but yes, I've had conversations with Pinky Triple X though. I've got hitting up this, if hey, would you do scene? Like, do you do this? Nah. And then she hit me up also. She was getting on rude.com and she asked me like, because I'm like I'm the beginning. I'm the beginning. And like she wanted to come and do webcam, right? Because webcam, as far as I'm concerned now, and I might be wrong, but webcam to me could bring you more money than you going out there and not being on webcam. In other words, I never met nobody and they gave me money. I had to do no sexual favors. Like, and I'm not saying that's bad or good because it ain't my business, right? It ain't my business. What I'm saying though, I kept trying to tell the women, do not let there's people who was paying them only $500 a scene. And I was like, you can make $500 in a 24-hour period on your webcam. You can make more than $500, right? And so I was like, but people was like, if you wanted to be a porn star, then yes, that's the route to go, right? But If you're just trying to make money, then you ain't got to do that. And you ain't got to get on cam and take off your clothes. You know, like you don't have to do that. You can do that, but they got a lot of young women who want to be OnlyFans model. Nothing's wrong with that. But they don't have to take off their clothes. Like you don't have to take off your clothes. Like you could be sexy. You come up with other things that's sexy without taking off your clothes. And I've given people many ideas. There are women who they making money just being, they have their nails done, holding cigarettes. There's all types of things. And people will look at it and say, Mom, you lying. Like they did to me over there today. They was like, nah. Because I'm like telling them, like, I get on webcam and people was watching me clean my house. And then I can't believe it, Bob. I can't. What are you talking about? Why can't you believe it? People watch me sleep. They watch me clean like I was a 24. It was people watch me 24 hours a day. In other words, I'm not saying that people were sitting there watching me 24 hours a day. That meant that my cams was available 24 hours a day. Many camera views. There was no sound. That people did not even know what I sounded like until I came to YouTube and started doing these type of streams. Other than that, you didn't know, they didn't know what I sound like. When I started Instagram and over there by Facebook, I was doing the same thing originally, right? And when I did the lives, I go live and I turned on the cam, right? I went live, I'm sorry. I go live and then they watch me turn on the music. Bam. And if you think that I was fucking just playing any music, then you would be wrong. Somebody was like, hey, I got this song coming out. Check it out for me. Let's see if we can see if people like it. And they would send it to me. I played it. I danced to it. And that's why I was able to do that shit without getting copyright or losing my channel. They sent me that fucking music. My kids has music that still have music today that y'all ain't never heard. Okay? By famous motherfucking artists and some beginning artists. I started getting confused with these motherfucking artists, yo. Like, I ain't know nobody named no Pump, Lil Pump, Big Pump. I'm not sure. Like, these was little people on the internet, and they was like, hey, people would send me their music and say, what you think about this? Do you think you could do something with this or do something with that? And I was like listening to that shit. I'm like, I can't do nothing to that. There's nothing I can do with that. Like, that's not, I'm not saying that the music is bad or good. It's just not sexy. And you know what I mean? Like, it's not sexy. I don't know what the fuck this is. Man, it's so many artists, and I still don't know who them artists are, but apparently they got large ass followings. I don't know nobody named Lil Pump, and I don't know, um, like the only one that's in that kind of field, or I don't know what you call genre. I don't even know what genre that is probably 6ix9ine, right? And when his shit popped, I wouldn't even know who the fuck he is if it wasn't for like Nicki Minaj and a few others. Um, who listens to that shit? And then I find myself listening to that little nigga holler and scream and shit. Like, who in the fuck is this? They sent me their music. Baby, I can't do nothing with this. You know, I got no, I can't do nothing with this shit. I can't do nothing with this shit. Anyway, y'all, I'm gone. Cause it's 10 o'clock. We'll be probably back sewing because I want to finish this bag. But hubby, I can't see him. Where you at? He might be in the kitchen or in the bathroom down there because I don't see him on the camera. I'm looking down there. Look, I can see his ass. If he was down there cheating on me, baby, I would know it. Okay, I could see clearly on my couch and his little area, his little desk, and I could see his ass. Okay, but I don't see him right now. Oh, I didn't hear the door open, but okay. I'm gonna go and tend to my husband. Okay, I'm gonna see if he need his feet done. Isn't it's today Sunday? What today is? Saturday? Hey Siri, what's the date? Uh-huh. What's the date? Saturday, July 6th. Okay, it's Saturday. It's Saturday, July 6th, 2024. Okay, shut up. I'm gonna see if he want me to do his feet. Okay. If not, maybe we'll do it tomorrow. But anyway, I got to go. Okay. I'm rambling. I came over here to stump on Sexy Red, and Sexy Red is a messy bitch. Okay. Because I do not mess. Y'all know this already. I be over here and we start talking about anything. I ramble. Y'all already know that. I know that. See, and but I don't ramble about them. I don't ramble about them. I don't even like reviewing people's content because I feel like I be feeling like it's just not mine. You know what I mean? And then the rules change so much on YouTube. You be lost your channel because somebody could give me permission to use it today. And instead of them just hit me up and say, hey, I don't want you to use that no more, what am I gonna do with a 10-hour stream where I only use your shit for like less than a minute? And I can't go edit it. I can't go edit anything after 6 hours. So that means I got to take it down, which I don't mind that. But most people, they don't come and hit you up and say, hey, you did it, you used my video. They won't tell me what video. And now I got to go and remove everything. Like, I'm not sure if y'all noticed. I removed a lot of shit. I just went and did a mass removal because somebody gave me permission to use the shit. And then I got an email saying that okay, you was able to use it and now we don't want you to use it no more. I don't know what happened, but it's okay. And then I was like thinking to myself, okay, like, could you tell me which video I used it in? And they didn't. I don't even know if they know. Like they didn't give me the title of the video or anything. I was like, well, God damn. Like, so I went and just took everything down. Okay. If y'all look, y'all can only see that I might have only like I don't know, 10 videos up or some shit. Yeah, that bitch mess. She messing for no reason. Like I don't talk about her, but I can drag her. She loved when I put her name in titles. Oh, she loved that. But you notice me putting her name in titles didn't get no views. I know she got to be hurt by that. She got to be really hurt that I put her name in titles and she and see 90 something people come over here. Because people don't know who she is. In fact, most people probably thinking, who in the hell? Now, if I would have just put in Sexy Red, then we would have got a lot more people. They would probably would have thought I was talking about actual Sexy Red. But no, I put in y'all didn't notice. I made sure to put in Sexy Red TV, and she might not notice, but everything I do, there's a point that I'm making, honey. Because I remember putting her name and title before I put in Sexy Red. There was lots of people I'd never seen. They was here for Sexy Red. They thought they was going to get some tea on Sexy Red. They thought somebody going to be talking about Sexy Red. And I remember her coming up, well, Bob, of course, she come over here like she coming in peace and shit. Okay? But I did it differently this time. I put in Sexy Red TV. I didn't even put the at sign or the what you call them sign. I want her to know she ain't nobody. She ain't never been nobody. And no, honey, you don't bring me no content. I could go out right now. I only got 17 people over here right now. 17 people, that's it. But if I signed off and come back with another title that just says chat with the bomb squad, girl, more people gonna be over here. Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about me talking about you. Nobody cares about you talking about me. But there will be people come over there and listen to you talk about me. And then what's weird though, y'all notice I don't have to talk about nobody in her family. And she'll sit over there and talk about my fucking grandson. As if she wouldn't love to have a child. But anyway, so all I'm saying is she over there. She jumps on anybody who got clout because she's a clout chaser. She want to talk about Bigfoot. I don't even call that dirty foot asshole by her name. Y'all, I don't think I've ever had a title with people. I don't put people names in my titles, right? Unless, like, I really don't. Even when I was talking about Kevin Samuels, I called him Kevin Scamuels, right? If I was clout chasing, though, while this man had 1 million people over there, I would have put his name in the title the way his name is. And there would have been some run over people come over here for that. But I didn't do that. I don't have to do that. I don't need the people who think, who just want to come over to hear certain things. I'm cool with us as a squad and as a group of people who I'm used to, y'all used to me. I feel like I could be myself and I ain't got to prove nothing to new people. New people could come in and fit right in. I like that too. But I'm not thirsty for no views because the truth is, I don't get paid from this, y'all. I do not get paid from this. I'm not bothering y'all about sending me money. If y'all send me cash app, I enjoy it. I'll tell you, hey, I'm gonna end up buying some fabric. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to ever see me use the fabric that I bought with the money y'all donate, I'm cool with that too, right? I'll go and if I'm making a dress or y'all want to see me make something in particular, I like that because I like doing different things. Y'all know I sew. Y'all want to see me sew something? Just let me know. Okay. But I don't make money from YouTube. I get some spending money. If I want to decide to get something for Leaky Leak, I'll be like, oh, I got some money in my cash out. Let me buy this for Leaky Leak. But yeah, I'm not on here buying no weed. Y'all never gonna hear me say, yeah, that's gonna be my weed money. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use nah, okay. Dirty Foot is that big ass bitch with the cause her feet was dirty and they big. What her name, y'all, is Pearly Things. Pearly Things. Okay. Pearly Things, I call her Dirty Foot. Okay, Dirty Feet. And when she was, everybody had her name in the titles and shit. Old girl was over there just a thirst trapping and well, she was thirst trapping and talk about pearly things, and the men didn't like it because she is a red pill. For those who didn't know, some of y'all already know because not many people here. She is red pill, and she tried to be red pill, and because she's not cute enough and not smart enough. She too ditzy, right? And the red pill chicks are not dumb. In fact, they quite motherfucking smart, to be honest. You know what I mean? They may not believe what they're talking about, but they know how to just put it down. And I be, I don't watch them because I can't handle the lies, but I do understand it though. Like I just said, boss bitches made their decision to make their money what's best for them and their family. The internet to most people is not real. And you could come on the internet and be whatever you want to be. And if you're getting paid for it, then it makes sense, right? It makes sense that I might come on here and lie and keep getting the money. I get that. I get it. Um, but if you ain't making no money, fucking money, then why in the hell you gotta be fake? Okay. The truth is, if I need to make money, the truth is, I have no problem going to OnlyFans. That is real. Okay. People might not like that I said. They might say, oh, you're promoting OnlyFans. I do not promote or do I demote. I don't even know if there's a word. What's the word opposite of promote? I'm not promoting OnlyFans to nobody. I'm just telling you what it is that I would do though. If I needed to make money to help with my motherfucking family, then I don't have not one. None. Zero problem going to OnlyFans. That is for real. The only reason I'm not on the OnlyFans because I am now a grandmother and I have a grandson. I want to be his grandmother. You know what I mean? Like I want to be his grandmother who's his grandmother. And I want to do things with him. That's what I mean. And I cannot be on OnlyFans and do that with him. That would be I would not want to be on OnlyFans and people hear my grandson in the background. To me, that would be some shit I would not be able to recover from. Like it's bad. And when my grandson want to walk in this fucking room, he can walk in his motherfucking room. That's my word. He walking here right now. It could be 100 people in the chat, 300 people in the chat. A million people. Leak say, Mom, you want to play? I'm gonna be like, you want to play? I'm be like, can we play later? No. Okay, what you want to do? And then I'm gonna shut this shit down. Or I'll let somebody else take over if people say they want to come up and keep it going. I'll be like, y'all could keep it going. Other than that, I'm going to play with my motherfucking grandson. I don't know how many years I have with him. And I'm telling you, my grandparents, I remember them. When I was younger, though, I overlooked them. Like when I was younger, like a young adult, I did not think about them the way I do now. And so I understand that when my kids and my grandkids, when they in their younger adult years, they might overlook everything I taught them. But see, when they get a certain age, baby, they gonna remember everything that I did with them. That means it carries with them, right? When we're young and we trying to figure ourselves out, we might we might not listen to what our parents told and our grandmothers told us, right? Because we try to figure it out ourselves. But when we get to where we're comfortable where we are, or maybe now let me go into my library of information now that I know who I am, then I remember shit my grandmother told me. And when I was young, man, I couldn't think, I couldn't remember none of this shit. And so my motherfucking grandson, he made when he 18, he look, no telling, even when he's 16. I think when my kids got a certain age, I had to use tactics on them. And I'm not even regretting it. Like I would use the oh, I thought that was him. It's Huppy. Hey babe, what you about to come up? Okay. You want me to do your feet? I still got one left. Thanks. No, I'm good. Oh, who? Oh, the young one? Legally still asleep? Oh, yeah, he was jumping. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. You want me to do your feet, though? Or, okay. What you coming up in like a half hour? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do his feet. But anyway, listen, I understand. I'm not, I can't be sure that it's like that for everybody, but I'm just gonna say that's how it was for me. Um, when I left home, um, I was able to call my mom, but I didn't call her much, just the action of things. I called her, we spoke. My mom was my best friend. I was not my mom's best friend, but she was my best friend. And if I called her, but I no longer have my mother. So now I think about um things that I learned. And the truth is, it seems like although I learned a lot from my mom, y'all notice I talk about my grandmother more, right? Because there's a lot of things grandma was there for. Mom was young and mom was working, and weekends they dropped us off at our grandparents. And the summers they dropped us off at our grandparents. And for some reason, at this stage in my life, especially having a grandchild, I think that's what brought it out. I think that's why I refer more to my grandmother when I'm talking about my grandson. But when I speak about my sons, I reference my mother and father more, right? And uncles, aunts. But when I'm referencing my grandson, I go automatically straight to my grandmother, because when I was his age, the things that I remember, the the things that have either that I remember, like the baking and shit, even though I baked with my mom throughout my life, right? But when I was a certain age, what I remember is my grandmother. I remember it's almost like as if it happened yesterday. I can see her making her egg touffee, and me thinking, what is this woman doing? Taking the crawfish head and shaking the juice out the head into the pot. And I was thinking, oh, like I don't even think I knew it was a crawfish back then. That's how young I was, right? But watching my grandmother was, she just like, when I think about it now, it's different than the way I thought about it when I was in my 20s. In my 20s, I was like, yeah, I don't want to live like that. I think y'all have heard me say, like, I used to think we were poor because my grandmother had an outhouse and shit like that, right? But I essentially realized it wasn't that we was poor. First, it was a different time, but my family grew their own fruits and vegetables, right? And they also raised their own cattle, hogs and shit, right? Hogs, chickens. And so that type of lifestyle, when I was a teenager, I was embarrassed by. I wanted to go to McDonald's. I didn't want this burger that my grandmother, my mom made. My mom made a fucking burger, baby. The ground meat with the breadcrumbs, a little milk, some egg, and she cut up the onions and bell peppers and made us a motherfucking juicy ass burger. Okay, put cheese on it and everything. Um, I had the fucking nerve to not like that shit when I was a teenager, cause I was like, other people go to McDonald's. Actually, Wendy's was a big thing, right? Wendy's, I remember thinking of Wendy's as the high end fucking burger place, y'all. If you went to Wendy's, that meant you had money. How the fuck that had to been the dumbest thing in the world. What's going on, Cola? The whales with the best world, ain't that something? I realized how ignorant I was, but I was young. And so I kind of see a connection with a few things. I realize now when I deal with my grandson, I reference back to my grandmother. And when I was talking about my children and deal with them, I reference my parents. And I see my grandparents in a whole different light now. Instead of being embarrassed about them. I used to be embarrassed. I was, if people tried to come back there to my house, I was embarrassed by that. You know, and now I would give anything to go back, except I don't want to. There's a few reasons I'm not in Louisiana, because I'm gonna be honest. I love the culture. It's my culture, and I'm not going anywhere ever yet that has anything better to offer in as far as culture. But you can bring your culture with you, right? But I love the weather down south, except the rainy seasons. The rainy seasons I don't like, and them hurricane seasons, okay? But I'm used to that. I've been raised there, so a hurricane is just a fucking hurricane. But the only reason I ain't gonna lie, the only reason I cannot go to Louisiana, baby, is because of the politics and the politics. The politics have something to do with the schooling, the education system, all that. I refuse to raise my fucking children in the South. That's what I refuse to do. Now, what happened? Somebody trying to connect to my TV. Who got Leaky Leak might be doing this? Is Hubby doing this? Hubby, that's you doing that? No, it says my iPad. That's Leaky Leak. Leaky Leak. It's telling me connected by Bomb Cherry's iPad. Leaky Leak got my iPad. Leaky Leak is trying to connect to my TV. He's not even in here. Okay. I did teach him, but it does, like, all of our TVs are Roku, right? Roku base. This is a Roku TV, and then my Leaky Leak got a Roku TV. No, his TV is not a Roku, but he have that Roku box, and downstairs is a Roku box. So when Leaky Leak goes to connect the iPad to the TV, which he knows how to do, he has like 3 or 4 Roku options, and apparently he chose the wrong one. But it did stop countdown. The countdown stopped. So maybe he chose the right one, but that shit's still on my TV. But uh, anyway, that boy is so intelligent, Lord. Anyway, let's yeah. So I'm not sure of anybody else like that. Some people are close with their grandparents and their parent, from beginning all the way to end. But my parents was always there, except for like when I went there for the summers and weekends. But then we ended up moving right down the street from my grandmother, the grandmother I'm speaking of. And so now, even as I'm growing up, my grandmother's right down the street, but my parents are right there. So my grandmother, though, she's of a different generation, y'all. And back then, like I didn't even want my friends to meet her. Y'all, that's so bad. I know that sounds so bad, right? But my grandmother really never had a restroom. And when my uncles and my dad, when they built her house, right? They added on to the house. You know, that's how they do in the South. I'm not sure if y'all know that. People build around the house, right? So they'll build a better side, and then when that side is finished, they tear down the older side, and then they build it. That's how they do. That's the way you could still stay in the house. But my uncle put a bathroom in my grandmother's house. I'm not lying. If this had to been like late 80s, maybe not, maybe mid 80s. Let's put mid 80s is when they gave her a bathroom and she still wouldn't go to it. My grandmother would go outside and go in the outhouse. And then when it was like, hey, like they put the bathroom right out, it's like a master bathroom, right? Had a tub that she wouldn't get in, and it had a toilet that she wouldn't use. And then when she used the toilet, she used it like it was an outhouse. Y'all know what that means, right? She didn't flush it. And she wasn't senile. I don't ever remember my grandmother being senile. It's just that she was just used to that. Here go this dumbass nigga in the chat looking for my husband. My husband is not at the computer, dumbass. Okay? Coming in here asking for Mr. Bombcherry. Come and hit this link. Let me put this link up. I'm sorry. I should have put the link in. So your dumb ass could come up. Oh, watch he say, you gotta pay me. Oh, you went over there, embarrassed yourself on soft white underbelly, telling people you a trick. But now you think people gonna pay you. Nobody paid you before, and they paid you, and you had to give the money back so they could take the shit down. And your family had to get involved with that. You're an embarrassment to the whole YouTube sector. Okay? You should be ashamed of yourself, YouTube nerd. And by the way, y'all, YouTube nerd is Randy Slocale, aka LA, aka I love Jessica. Like the stalking ass nigga. That's him. Okay. Are you mad Sexy Red looks better than you and younger? Yes. I'm mad at that, Randy. I am mad at that, yes. Oh, to me. Oh my God, Bomb Cherry is so ugly. I'm so terrible. So mad. I'm mad. I'm furious. And it's in what's the word? Wait. God damn, I don't even know how to say the word. Okay. I'm so angry, Randy. Let me show you how mad I am. Give me a second. Damn, what happened? Oh, that's why it's black. I'm so sorry, y'all. I had to reboot my computer. Remember when? So I don't have no picture up. Could have turned on the cam, but nah. I'll make them mad if I turn on the cam. I'll make them mad. I wouldn't make them mad as in they'll be like, oh, look, she's so beautiful. But what'll make them mad is that they'll realize that calling me ugly is like ridiculous or old. I'm not even worried about the ugly word because I could be ugly to other. There's people who think I'm ugly. I'm not no motherfucking beauty queen or nowhere near like that. I never think of myself that way, right? But let me see. See, and then this nigga had the nerve to be over there. Actually, it wasn't her. It was Sexy Red over there. The first thing she said, "Did your son get a DNA test yet?" And I'm like, "Now, Sexy Red is a woman, y'all. Sexy Red is a woman. So the idea that this woman, like, why would my son get a DNA test? Sexy Red. He he wasn't. He not. He never. He didn't have no child with no 304. So like, I didn't. My husband didn't get no DNA test neither. You know, there's a lot of women where men didn't get no DNA test. A lot of men don't need no DNA test, and also there are men who might try to use that shit when they get angry after the failure of the relationship. Then now they might be talking about DNA tests, but see, my son ain't gonna never do that. Not with this one anyway, right? Because I explained to him as his mother that, hey, if you make a claim to this baby, because let me tell you, his baby mama, which I hate using that term, so I'm gonna use it the way I like it. My grandson's mother, right? My grandson's mother. She said, "Hey, if you want to get a DNA test, I don't mind." That's what she said. She told that to him, and she even said it around me. She's like, "Yeah." She said, "We'll get it right away. Like we're gonna get it right away." And he said, "Okay." He said, he didn't say he wanted one or not. He just said, "Okay." And we talked about it before the baby was born. I was like, "Well, look, if there's some doubt, um, she said you could get a DNA test." I said, "But once you make whatever decision you make is the one you got to stick to, right? Because we are a family. You do know that, right? You have a baby, and if you close to your family, then that baby ends up with a father, a mother, and then some grandparents, and even uncles and aunts. See how that is? So this one decision will will affect everybody in the family. That means that if you say this is your child, then we all gonna say, "Hey, that's ours. That's gonna be my grandson. He gonna have a granddad. He gonna have an uncle, and we all gonna love him like that because that's what he is." And I said, but if you make that decision, you can't then turn around years later and be like, "That ain't my child." Fuck out of here. What you mean that ain't your child? I don't know if that's your child, but that surely is my grandson. That's your and your granddad. This is his granddad, and that's his uncle. So I was like, men can't be playing those type of games. So I explained that to my son so he can know whatever his decision is at the birth, it's his decision, and we all gonna go with it. Okay. So he was there when his son was born, right? Because he never doubted really, but they had broken up, gotten back together. So he was there the whole time. That baby was born, he was there. I walked in right after they pulled the baby out of her, cleaned it up, and put it in under the lights, right? I got a picture and everything. I walked in, I saw that baby, and I was like, and he looked at me, and I looked at my son, and I was like, "That's your son." Now, we don't need no DNA test, bitch, okay? I could pull up pictures of my motherfucking grandson and his daddy, bitch. What are you talking about? Okay. And then, but if my son had any doubts from the jump, he would have got that DNA test. But the way this woman make it seem like every woman need to get a DNA test, like, yeah, that man, he need to get a DNA test because you might be a 3 or 4. Well, my grandson's mother never treated, she never behaved that way. And that's just what it is. And nobody give a fuck with a red bitch, a bitch who wanna be red, who not red, got to think anyway, ho. Okay? That's all I got to say about my motherfucking grandson. But the truth be told, he looks just like his dad. And you know what? And my son kind of looks like me, right? My first son looked like his dad, like my like damn, I say his dad. My first son looked like my husband. My second son looked more like me. But the truth is, they two look alike. Both my sons look alike. People thought they was twins growing up. And I think they call them something like Irish twins or some shit like that. They would say, "Oh, they're Irish twins." I was like, "What? No, they're not twins." And I think they meant that if they was brothers or sister, brother and sister, and if they were born within a certain amount of time, but it was mostly if they looked alike, and they looked alike. Okay, and my younger son wanted to dress like his big brother, so I dressed him alike. But anyway, don't be jealous of my goddamn grandson, ho. and worrying about what my sons did. I know you would like to date my son if he was available. Okay. Why you calling his mama ugly? But you will call him handsome. That got to be something, girl. There gotta be something about you calling my son handsome and calling the person he look like ugly. Lord have mercy. It's something else to that. Okay. Let me I'm looking for something, y'all. This might be it. No, I don't want to do that. Boom, 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 boom. Mm, what is this? Oh no, that's not it. That's crazy. Why is that showing up as a photo? Let's see what this is. Why do I have that? Mm, uh, I'm rambling. Oh, that's what it. Okay, I found something. I'm shocked that I don't know why this shows up as a file. Okay, so people were saying that my uniform was fake and that they never seen anybody wear the hat, and they were saying that my outfit could have been anybody's, and I just took a picture. So, so they say that I was never in the military, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" They were like, "Yeah, you only showing the picture of you," and they kept saying that the hat I had on, nobody wore the hat. So here we go. We're gonna see if we can find me in this photo, okay? And then we're gonna get off, okay? So let's do that real quick. Um, I'm looking for. How do I zoom in? Give me a second. I'll find it in a second because I am using a program. Okay. I think I gotta go down here. I don't know why this shows like that's the crop, but I don't want to crop that picture. Here we go. I found it. Okay, so here we are. Let's take a look and see what year I told y'all. Uh-oh. Is it gonna let me do it or not? Oh, it's not gonna let me do it. Why? What is it saying? Ah, man. Okay, it is letting me. Oh, wait, maybe I need to do it another way. I'm not sure why it shows like it's showing like it's a video instead of a pic, which is why I couldn't find it when I was looking for it. Okay. Um, so let's change it a little bit. Okay. So these are all of us, and we look rough as hell, right? But that says at the bottom, United States Army, Fort McClellan. I think I remember telling everybody that I went to Fort McClellan in Alabama for basic training. That is where. And it tells you what company I was in. It tells you what battalion I was in. And if I can, it might tell you the year. It should tell you the year. Let me zoom out a little bit. August. What that is? Wait a minute. That says August 89. Y'all see that? Wait, wait, wait. August 89. There you go. August 89. Everything I've always said. Now, which one of these women are mine? So I remember telling the story that I was the shortest one there. Shortest one there. And I'm talking about in this platoon. Right? We're not talking about the whole army. We're not talking about everybody. We're talking about in the platoon in which I was in doing basic. These are the drill sergeants, right? They're on the side. They're the black woman over here, white man. That's of our platoon, but they had other drill sergeants as well. Then this is the whole group of women. And how they did it, the shortest was at the bottom. That would mean that if I'm the shortest, that means I'm going to be where? At the bottom. And since I'm the shortest, that means I'm gonna be in the fucking front. And here we go. We're gonna zoom in so you can see. And so one of them two women in the very front there is me. One of them might be very similar to Sexy Red color, and the other one gonna be piss color, like as she put it. See, one of us is piss color, and one of us isn't. So Sexy Red is a piss color. You know, I'm piss color. Y'all get it? Get it? Yeah. And so the one that's not me, she's Sexy Red color, and the one that is me is piss color. So that would tell you which one of these is me. I'm holding the American flag. Okay. So no, I never lied about being in the military, just like I didn't lie about getting married, just like I didn't lie about this and that and that and this. Like, I am not a fucking liar. Now, can I lie? I guess I could. I'm not a good liar. I'm like I tell you, if I lie right now, my memory is bad like that. I would end up probably telling you the truth right after. Like, it's bad. You know what I mean? I'm good at telling stories. I might try to make the story a little more interesting. But generally, the story is the truth. I might crack some jokes within the story that I'm telling, but generally, the story is the truth. And I, people have been claiming that I'm not really married. They've even actually resulted to claiming that they're showing proof that I'm not married, right? And so I'm not gonna talk about those people. But what I'm telling you is that the reason I never said anything, got mad about it, is because the truth is they wasn't doxing. People like, oh, you got doxed by so and so. I'm like, she not doxing me. She's doing what I would do, right? When I'm talking about people and making up stories, trying to make it funny and shit like that. That's what she's doing, and I'm okay with that. It's good for me to do. It's good for them to do. In fact, don't we all prefer that? I prefer somebody be over there and making stories, and it's called storytelling. You could add me to it, okay? Go ahead and do your thing. What gets me though is not them. It's the people who come over talking about, yeah, you not even married. Oh yeah. They showed this. I'm like, they show what? No, if you're not, it don't make sense that they showing the lease. What kind of lease could they be showing? Did I sign the lease with them? Oh, I didn't sign the lease with them? Well, how would they have my lease? How would they have my lease? And if they have my lease, tell them to send that shit to me. Because if I signed the lease with somebody and they put it out on the internet or gave it to somebody, then I'm going to be suing the fuck out of somebody. I would love to sue somebody. And especially if it's somebody with some money. Okay. Anyway, so yes. So unless and you could tell, you see all the scratches in the picture? Because I scanned this from the original photo and it had scratches in it. So that's why the scratches there. Okay. But I didn't impose myself on here. And I think I showed y'all pictures. I'm gonna show y'all where I showed y'all that I went to training with a few of these women here, and then we ended up training somewhere else. So let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. And see what she is. There's a couple of us where we went a few places together. That's not her. Damn, we're not gonna be able to see her because it's not gonna let me zoom in as much as I need to. Wait, that Spanish girl, where's she at? Uh, I see her, but y'all not gonna be able to see her. I see her right there. Anyway, so no, bomb is not a liar, okay? And even I just need you to know also that I am from a generation before weaves, right? Before weaves. some of the pictures y'all seen me, like me being married in the state in which I lived, there was no weaves. In 90, 89, there was no weaves. In 90, there was no weaves. Like I didn't start seeing weaves until after I was fucking married. And I never seen no, I ain't seen nobody dyeing their hair. Like if you was a redhead, that's what they considered me to be, then you was redhead. I don't remember. I dyed my hair with Kool-Aid. My mom showed me how to dye my hair with Kool-Aid, y'all. And I dyed it orange. Trying to get away from the red. Didn't, I would have dyed it black, but mom wasn't going for that shit. And I couldn't use no chemicals in my hair. Mom wasn't going for that shit. And so she showed me how to use Kool-Aid to dye my hair. She told me she did it when they was young. So I'm not the beginning of that shit. She's not the beginning of that shit. My grandmother's not the beginning of this shit. There's nobody beginning of nothing on these motherfuckers except when we started getting into cell phones and internet. And even then, what people are saying and doing on the phones and internet is still shit that other people have done. Okay? So anyway, I showed this picture before. I don't show it much. And then I couldn't find it because for some reason it's on my computer as a video. That is the weirdest thing. It must be the way I scanned it. I must have scanned it as a different file. Let me look at that again. Let me see where I went. Wait, what was that? I think that was in my. Anyway, I'm shocked. Hubby told me he's gonna be up here so I could do his feet. He might be in the chat cussing out Randy though. Let me see. Cause Randy be asked, baby, you gonna have to leave Randy alone. Randy wants your baby. He wants you. He wants you. He wants you to come and lay on side it. He wants to come lay in my place. You gonna have to stop and leave Randy alone. Randy wants your booty, baby. Hey, Trinity. Hey, girl. Randy wants your booty, baby. Randy wants your booty. Okay, that's what he wants. Yeah, tell him you can't. He can't have it, honey. He can't have it. Let me see. Um, Silly Bandit said, "Mister, do your kids watch Bomb Cherry videos? Why would my kids watch their mom's videos? Y'all ain't got the uh this nigga said, don't make me get Jerome on you. Nigga, you love Jerome too. You love Jerome and Jerome love you, maybe. I don't know. I'm not gonna say Jerome love you, but because that's a little too stretch, because nobody loves you, baby. You don't even love you. Okay. So I'm not gonna push that on Jerome, but nigga, why you in here mentioning other people? You mentioning other people because you know I'm gonna respond. And you know I don't give no fucks about no little nigga called himself Jerome, baby. Okay? Okay? Nobody cares about no fuck niggas calling themselves Jerome. Nigga wasn't even smart enough to protect himself. Anyway, Jerome is YouTube nerd's boyfriend. They may be boyfriend and girlfriend. They might be they lovers. Lovers and friends. Let me go find that song real quick, y'all. We could do karaoke real quick. Hubby's still downstairs. We got time. I could do his feet tomorrow if he wants. It's up to him. But I'm gonna leave it up to him. Okay. We got but let me see, y'all. We're gonna share the screen. That's what we're gonna do. Uh wait a minute. Oh, I gotta if I make it bigger. Then yeah. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna share the sound just in case. And we're gonna do lovers and friends. We're gonna find isn't that song called Lovers and Friends? I know there is. I can't think of I think that's the actual name of it, but we're gonna see. We're gonna find it. I think okay, we're gonna put it YouTube. Okay, we're gonna find the lovers and fucking friends. And then I might remix it. Let me see if we can find it in karaoke. And I'll find a little spot. And I'll make it. Oh, they say Usher Baby. Usher Baby made one. So we're gonna see. We're gonna do a. I think it is with Lil Jon, huh? Let's see. I think I'm thinking of something else though. The way I'm thinking of it. Oh yeah. We're gonna say Jerome. Randy, slow, yeah, slow, yeah, slow. Jerome, I love you. And I see your booty twerking as you walk. Let me turn it down. Wait a minute. I want y'all to hear me work all that shit right. We're gonna start it all over. Okay. Jerome, white side, white side. Randy, slow cat. Lovers and friends. Jerome, I love you. As you walk through, I see your booty, and I'm telling you that I lust for you. Yeah. Put my penis in your mouth. Here we go to the club and get it out. Yes, I love you. Yes, I love you with your clout. Fuck you, nigga, no doubt. White side, white side, white side. Slow tail from Southern California. So clear. Red. Jerome says, Randy, I love your big, thick hips. Yeah, I love it when I do those tricks. Yeah, put my finger in your booty dips. Here we go, let's mix. White side, white side. Sucking on the slow cam, who's there? Randy, slow cam. The nigga never give a care, never care about his appearance. How dare you to go and lose weight out of nowhere, wearing women underwear over there and swear that you could do better with your life. Nigga, go and get a knife, put it to your throat and slice. No wife? Nah, you're gonna get a hubby. We'll just wait and see. Usher, where you at? Usher, where you at? Lil Jon, where you at? Come show these men how to be lovers and friends, 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 lovers and friends. Lil Jon, slow tail, Jerome, white side. That's right, from the south side. Let me stop. I'm gonna stop being silly. These niggas want to be lovers and friends. That nigga want to bend the other nigga over. Now, the other nigga not going to really go for it, okay? I think Randy love men. He's a lover of men. all men. He liked the way your hips look, okay? Even though he's shaped like a bitch, okay? We talk about Randy. No, in fact, y'all don't have to believe me. Let me go see if I could grab that little clip real quick. Let me see. We're gonna grab that clip. Wait a minute. We just gonna go to my home. I should have just go to home real quick. We're gonna go to my little area over there. Yes, we are. Okay. Let me clip that off right there. I'm gonna go to my channel real quick. Oh. Let's see, we're gonna go to videos. And we're gonna go to live. Okay, where you are? The Rim Brother tricking. Rim Brother love tricking, baby. That shit was... The nigga went on a whole show, y'all. They got a clear picture of your body. He said 10 minutes. His line ass meant 5 minutes. Okay. And the slippage. When he told the man that he had a slippage out of the condom, y'all, lady. She never got real. She kind of shady with her looks and things like that, and coughing, and she like, I don't know. Yeah. But he cried on his pad. He went over there and cried. He
cried in the car.
And now, look, he wanted that woman, right? What her name is? The Bryant woman? What her name is? Vanessa Bryant. And now he tricking for hoes, baby. He not even getting the expensive hoes, right? He getting on the corner, sucking his penis in dark alleys. Hoes.
Behind churches, dog.
He was like, he would be that millionaire, man.
I would have rather that nigga said behind churches chicken than just said churches, dog. Like, this nigga wrong in the motherfucker. That nigga wrong in the motherfucker, dog. But Randy's gone. And, you know, Randy's gone. Here we go.
Oh, damn.
Going home, big bro.
Been 3 hours since I saw you walk away from me.
It's been 2 years, nigga. You lied about your age.
I didn't know the way, and I didn't have the words to speak.
I didn't have the words to say.
But all I knew was
Randy's gone.
And we're
not going home ever again.
Randy's gone. Randy's gone.
We're never gonna find another father like you.
Randy's gone. Randy's gone. Randy's gone.
Church.
Oh, Daddy. We're crying.
This is because of you.
I see you in my dreams tonight. Every day I'm walking just right. I'm trying to call out to you.
Randy.
Daddy's gone.
Randy's gone. Randy's gone.
Not going home.
Never coming home.
Ever again.
Ever again. That nigga mad at me. We sat over here. I ain't gonna lie. I think this is the first live stream. Wait, how long is this live stream? Let me see, y'all. You could go into jail. Wait, let me see. Let me see. How long is this live stream? If I'm correct, it's saying that it's 12 hours, right? And so this is the very first live stream that I spoke on someone for like 6 hours straight. I spoke on Randy for 6 hours straight. 6 motherfucking hours, y'all. We reviewed the video. I basically did it by myself in the beginning. Then other people came up, right? Sapase came up, T Will came up, and somebody else was up here with us. But I think for the most part, it was us three. And then we reviewed that shit again, all over again. Laughing and adding video clips and shit into it. This is the first nigga I did this to for 6 hours straight. I understand why he mad, but what he don't understand is that the nigga did the worst thing ever. He showed us that he's a trick, right? He gave the content was too perfect. The nigga, like, you can't dodge that shit. And I'm gonna reach out to them people to see if I could buy that clip from them, if I could buy that actual video. I'm gonna see how much they'll charge me to pay for that fucking video to see if I could just have it. And nigga, I'm gonna put that bitch back up, you fucking dumbass nigga. You better pray they don't sell it to me, nigga. You better pray they don't sell it to me. They sell it to me, then it's gonna be mine, and I'm gonna put it back up. You better wish your family was smart enough to buy that fucking video. Okay. Other than that, it will be back up. I'm gonna email their asses soon as well this I'm gonna remember to do it tomorrow, hopefully. Okay. Nigga, because I think that content is great, baby. Okay. I I went over there, I was letting them know, yep, you on YouTube. I was pointing people. Let me see. Pointing people over here. They got people who came from over there over here to see this shit. Dude, you are a piece of shit, first of all. Okay. Oh, you dumbass. Randy. Randy's gone. He's not coming home ever again. Did you go to jail? They had you take it down because you the only dummies that I looked at a few videos, y'all, and he asked him questions, and this dumbass nigga didn't even know how to answer them. He gave him actual answers. Oh yeah, I go down Figueroa, or I go here. Oh yeah, I do it in back of the church. Oh yeah, but he kind of you told people where you hang out, and then I found some of the bitches you done been with. You ain't know that, huh? Yeah. But you gonna find out, nigga. Cause I'm in negotiations. I'm trying to see if how much I gotta give her for her to come on. I'm telling her she ain't gotta show her face or nothing. But I really wanted to show her face. Right? She don't want to show her face. I wanted to show her face. Or I'm like, hey, you don't have to get on live, but can I use some of your photos? Nigga, I found one minimum, I think it's 3, but I haven't got the confirmation yet from the other 2 where they want to say, yeah, for sure I dealt with him. But I found one of them, and that one alone. Let me see, y'all. I don't know because he might be able to reach out to her and ruin my plans. Let me go. What is her goddamn name? Where's my Let me stop the share, y'all, because I don't want y'all. I gotta go in the notes in the email real quick and get her. She did an interview, y'all, on this bitch. I'm gonna show y'all one of the people. Okay. Not going home ever again. Y'all gonna be. I think I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I should wait. Cause I think if I show him, he might talk her out of it. He might, you know what I mean? I'm trying. Okay. At first I was like, nah, I go soft on him. But nah, I found 3 women, and what I did, y'all, I posted something saying, hey, any women who work on Figueroa, have y'all ever dealt with this guy? And actually, it was more than 3 women that reached out, right? And some of them couldn't even. They looked like they were trolls. Okay, so 3 of them though had given me information and showed me that they actually interviewed with soft under white belly, right? So I was like, okay, cool. And so they haven't proven that they was with him yet. The other 2 especially, they was like, well, so I'm waiting for them to prove that they was with him. But one of them gave me enough information. I was like, okay, well, so I guess we'll see. Randy, I'm not done with you, nigga. Like, I would have been done with you, though. I would have been. But I mean, you want the clout, and I got the time, nigga. You want the clout, I got the time. Why y'all messing with bitches who got time? I got all the time in the motherfucking world. I could go to sleep, wake up, and restart this shit. Like I ain't got no job, nigga. I ain't got no career, nigga. And I could work while I do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know why y'all need to mess with bitches who ain't got time. When they ain't got time, they gonna be like, it ain't worth it. I ain't got time. I ain't got no job to lose. I ain't got no career to lose, nigga. And I got nothing but between what I could find. I have all the time in the motherfucking world, and I'm not a dumb bitch, right? I ain't even got to find real women that you dealt with, nigga. I will make a show out of make believe bitches. You got me fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? I will put you with a make believe bitch. I can do that real quick. But if you test me though, I'll pull out them real bitches. And the one do I got, she fits the category that I'm looking for to prove that you a liar. Them ain't no bad bitches you getting with, nigga. Let me show y'all the type of women he get with. Let me do that real quick. Now, this is not an actual person that he got with. Okay, I'm gonna put that out there because I do have information that gonna show a few women, at minimum one. Okay, if the other two hit me up and give me enough information, but somebody trying to hit me up with a lot of money. I ain't giving these bitches no lot of money to do nothing. I don't need them to do nothing. I can make this shit up as we go. This is Randy Slokel type of woman right here, baby. Okay, here we go. Let's listen to a little bit of it.
Yes.
Light skin.
All right, Rebecca.
All right, yes.
Rebecca, where are you from originally? Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in New York. I grew up partly in New York and partly in Paris for like a few years. I've traveled all over. But I grew up on kind of Lower East Side, and then I moved to Brooklyn for a bit as a foster kid. So,
Tell me about your childhood.
New York is very exciting. Colors and, really vibrant. It's not Annie, you know what I mean? You're living your life a certain way, I went to school and then eventually I dropped out and I kind of got into the party scene and I tried my hand at modeling. I wanted to travel, kind of like Ryan McGinley, but then I realized I love the city too much, so
what about your family, your parents?
Oh, my parents are dead.
Your parents are dead?
Yeah, they died. I was adopted, kind of, and then I mostly bounced around in foster homes. People didn't really want me because I was trans. It was hard to find,
Yeah, y'all, Randy into trans women. One of the women is a trans woman. Not this one. Nah, not this one. But wink, wink. Randy is in a woman with a something extra to offer. Remember when he said, even when he get married, he's still gonna be out there tricking because his wife will not be able to give him what he really wants. He want a little something spicy, something extra that comes with the JJ, aka booty hole, and he wants that other thing. Okay, isn't that right, Randy? Where you at? You ain't got nothing to say? God damn. You mean I hit too close to home? You mean I'm telling a little bit too much of what I find? Nigga, you went on a site and a page and told us where you hang and trick at. And you thought that I couldn't just put out some feelers and get information on you? Nigga, you got me fucked up. What is going on with these little niggas? I may have given him too much because now he know exactly who I'm talking about, right? You know exactly what I'm talking about. This nigga got tricked by a trans woman. Okay? Yes. Because the nigga eyesight not on. It was not this one. So when I'm just waiting for the verification, see what I can work out, because I did want to show her picture. Because y'all, it's not going to hit the same by y'all listening to her, because when you listen to her, you going to think she a woman. Not until you see and listen for a minute will you understand what I'm talking about. I gave too much goddamn information already. I want to see what this nigga got to say about him bidding on the strip and ending up in sexual compromised positions with another man. And I don't mean to call the person a man because that person want to be referred to as a woman. I apologize in case you're listening because I know I gave you my site. I told you my page and everything like that. So in case you're watching, I apologize sincerely. Okay? This is not about you. This is about Randy. Okay? The guy who paid you money and then ended up in a situation. Okay? Randy's gone. He's not coming home ever again. We talk about his booty hole. The virginity of his booty hole is gone, and it's not coming back ever again. Randy. Randy. Why that man gave out so much information? I'm talking about Randy went on that show and he gave out information. You could tell when he was lying. Yes, he paid for that prostate exam. Yes, he had already given his money. His eyesight ain't what it used to be, I guess. Oh, and then when he got where he got with the person, and they said no, he wasn't behind no church, and they said no, they wasn't on no ground with him in no alley. Okay, they said he paid more than he said, and he paid for the room. So he paid a couple of hundred by the time he paid for the room, the hourly rate, and then by the time he paid her prices. Yeah, and then like he wanted his money back when he realized what was going on. I'm gonna let them tell the story, God. Listen, I'm gonna let them tell the story, okay? Randy, where you at? You ain't got nothing to say? You ain't got nothing to say? Cause see, when I was gonna share this information, your name was gonna be in the title, nigga. So you lucky your name ain't in the title right now while I'm talking about you. But I knows your little bitty secret, baby. I knows that you got bent over. Okay? You got bent over. Yep. Okay. I know you were sucking on some balls and everything. I heard you just wanted to be freaky. He like them Latinos, y'all. He like them Latinos, and now it seems he don't care if they're men or women who's trans women. You know, apparently, as long as they Latino with that light skin, he can take it from the back or from the front. He can give it. He pitching and receiving all at the same time. Randy, I don't know why you mess around with me. Nigga, you keep coming for me. And you got to know I'm gonna take shots back. And I know you think your end is funny, but you talking about my family, that's not funny. That's not even funny. Like you could have kept the jokes to me. But no, you want to talk about my family. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna lower myself to talk about your family, but I don't have to though. You have enough I have enough information on you with the little interview you did. This nigga did an interview and told everything. This nigga told what school he was going. Like, I don't know if he actually went to the school, but by him giving the information he gave, I was able to find out where he's at. This nigga done lied about him being in Compton and being in South Central. This nigga done lied about where he lived at for years. He done mixed them up, different places, right? That nigga done. And then he went on a show and started giving information on himself. Uh, uh, uh. Oh, Randy, you're crying. It's because of you. I see you in. Let me see if I can find. Randy, Randy's gone. He's not coming home ever again. Randy's virginity is gone, baby.
Oh, you can take them off. Yes.
Randy's gone. I don't even know what to say. Jeez. Don't even know what to say to you, baby. We're going to do that song again. We're going to, actually, let's do it another way. Come on, come on, come on.
Thanks for letting us stay.
Big bro.
Been
Home, big bro. When are we going home, big bro?
been 3 hours since I saw you walk away from me. I didn't know the way and I didn't have the words to speak. But all I knew was
Randy's gone.
and we're
Not coming
home ever again. We're never gonna find another
Nigga
father like you.
No, we won't. No, we won't. No, we won't.
Oh, Daddy, we're crying.
We're crying.
This is because of you.
I see you in my dreams at night. And every day I'm walking
Losing your
on
virginity.
my
Your
mind.
booty
I'm
hole.
trying to call out to you. Daddy's gone,
His booty virginity
not
not coming
going home
ever
ever
again.
again.
Look at him, look at him. Here it comes. Randy's
a hot
virginity
tub.
is gone.
Big bro.
Been
Going home, big bro.
When you
Going
gonna get your
home, big bro.
virginity? When you
Going
gonna get your
home, big
virginity
bro.
again?
been 3 hours since I saw you walk away from me.
It's been 3 hours? I think it's 3
I
weeks.
didn't know the way and I didn't have the words to speak.
Didn't have the words to speak.
But all I knew was Daddy's gone, and we're
Not
not
coming
coming home ever again.
Randy's virginity.
We're never gonna find another
nigga
father
like
like you.
No, we won't. No, we won't. No, we won't.
Oh, Daddy, we're crying.
We're crying.
This is because of you.
I see you in my
dreams at night. And every day I'm walking
Just ain't right.
home, my
Your
mind.
booty hole
because of
virginity.
me.
Trying to call
I
out
think
to
it's 'cause of
you. Daddy's gone,
His virginity
and we're not going home ever again.
Your booty hole virginity is gone, nigga. And it's not never coming back ever again. Okay? It's never coming home again. Okay? Now, never again. There's no copyright. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, Randy, your booty's got to be hurting all because of you. I see you in my dreams, bending over, popping your pussy all night. Randy, your virginity's gone, and it's not coming home ever again. Let me see what this is. I gotta make sure it says free. Does it say free? Yeah, it does say free. Let's see what it looks like. Oh no, that sounds like some Eminem shit right there. I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying I can't do nothing to it. I can't do nothing with that. Let's sing an R&B song, Randy. Randy's gone. He's not coming home. Free for profit. I don't know what that means, y'all. Do not know what that means. This is something emotional. It says free, but let's see what it says here. My name is Randy SoCal. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up and the likes.
30 hertz straight up.
My baby, I love you, lady, but you're not a lady. You're like a man, but I prefer you like you with your very manly hands. I love you with those sexy, manly hands. I desire you with those very handsome, manly chin. What's up, Ben? Come on, bend your ass over. Let my penis be your friend. You hear what I'm saying, though? I love you.
30 hertz.
Be my beau. Here I go. Why snow? I snow while you snow, and then we peanut snow. I give it booty though. You know I'm about a troll. I'm like a troll, yo, and you are like my hoe. Here I go. Manly though. Be my friend and be my soul. My name is Randy SoCal. Come to my hotel. I love your manly hands. Bend over, let's be friends. Come on, I'm over here. I'm weeded up and on 10. I love your lovely hands. They quite manly. Come on and bend over, bend over, bend over, and come and be my friend. Come on, yeah. I love you, I love you.
30 hertz straight up.
I love it when you bend over. Come over closer. Be my manly friend. I love it when you come and come in me. Here we go, down to the flow. You suck on me and then I suck on you though. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will act like I'm your only hoe. Come over and bend over. Be my friend, I'll be your chauvinist. Come on, Randy, come up here, baby. Come on and join in. I know you got it in you, baby. Huh? I know you got it in you. Anyway, y'all, I'm bored messing with this dumbass nigga. But he gonna regret that he keep trying to go all over. Everywhere this nigga go, he mentioned Bomb, mentioning Mr. Bomb. Like out of the blue, he just, yeah, and Bomb gonna get it. Like people hit me up, they're like, who is this dude? Like, you're not even over here. Why is he coming in my chat saying these things? You know, so everybody's hitting me up because he's doing it everywhere. He's going over there by RBR. He's going over there by Queen Santis. He's going over there by Big J. Like, he's going everywhere. And for some reason, he just keep mentioning me and my husband. Like, nigga, I know you mad. Get mad and madder, nigga, and nothing you gonna do about it. Go and sit your fat ass down in a gym at a goddamn, one of them benches. Sit on one of them benches, nigga, and lift some weights and get that aggression out of you. Cause ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it. But you keep pissing me off though. I'm gonna get them interviews, right? Cause one of them chicks with the dicks is asking for a little money. That's all they asking for. And I not too y'all know I'm cheap as hell, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't want to give nobody no motherfucking money. Okay? They asking for some money. That's all they asking for is some money. And I don't really want to part with it. This nigga keep getting on my fucking nerve. I'll part with that little money. They're not even asking for a whole lot of fucking money. But it's just too much for me to just be giving some bitch just to come on my motherfucking panel. I don't do no pay. Okay. I ain't got no money to be paying no motherfucking body. I'm not monetized. You know, I guess I would be doing some shit like that if I was monetized. I don't know. But they want money. And I do understand they hoes, right? They hoes, they want to get paid because they pros. I get it. I get it. But I'm just not no trick. You see what I'm saying? So I should have gave me enough of a story. I would love some more though. I'm gonna see if I could talk to her, see how that work out with her, you know. But I ain't giving nobody no money. But nigga, don't play with me though. Don't play with me, nigga. I'll put a GoFundMe up. Bomb got a whole GoFundMe. Fund me to get this information from this hoe. I can't do it, y'all. I can't do it. I know I'm joking about it. I ain't giving nobody no money. I'm gonna see if I can talk to him and see, you know. But I don't know. Ain't nothing I can provide no hoe. Maybe I can make an outfit or some shit like that. I don't know. That's a good idea, huh? Shit, make a trade. See what they would want from me. Maybe I could offer an outfit or something. I always got some motherfucking fabric laying around, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I would like to make a dress for a lady boy. That might be interesting. Huh, I just thought of that shit. I'm gonna see if I can hit them up with an outfit, you know, see what they got in mind. Uh, See if I can be able to tuck that big dick that they probably got, tuck it in that dress. Randy, Randy's gone. He was sucking on that nigga's bone. You're lucky I'm not sitting down with paper and pen on your ass. I don't know why they want to get on my nerve, man. I ain't got the time, but I do. But I do though, right? I do have a lot of time, nigga. To sit down with paper and pen and tell your ass up. Now, I'll be silly when I'm just sitting here, you know, just coming up with shit randomly. You know, I don't really have nothing to come up with, really just be funny, but I might have to offer, see if I can make a dress that'll tuck that penis. I have it to them in a week. I could draft it up. I might have to look. Let me see if they got it. Let's see, y'all. Let me see. I'm gonna share the screen. We're gonna look together. If y'all see a pattern out there, okay, or something that help me, let's see. Lady boy. That I don't think that's the appropriate term. Lady boy dresses. Trans women dress patterns, or even dresses. Like I could draft up a pattern, but maybe they got something. Let me see if they got something, y'all. Let's see what they got. The definitive feminine clothing guide. I don't know what that means. Is that a man, woman, a woman, child, or a lady boy? Oh baby, yep. Fashion 101 for trans women. Huh. Let me see if we got a pattern or something. Oh. See, he got tricked. Listen. Oh, yeah, I see. It's not tough. Y'all see it? All right.
Hello there, my name is Claire, and
yes, Claire. I see Claire can't tuck it.
Claire, and welcome back to my channel where I talk about my transition. I
just want to see the so I did see the I wonder if there's something I could do to help
support me with $5 a month.
I might be able to make millions if I could find out how to tuck put something in there that tucks it for them, right? I think that's a great idea. I'm about to go see what they use to tuck and how do they tuck it? Do they tuck it underneath? Are they tucking it? And what could I do? Like, there's fabric, that kind of cinches in your waist and shit like that, right? And I can maybe tuck it using that, put that fabric in there and give it a little pouch that they put it in that'll keep it underneath. You know what I mean? Like, it'll be a pouch and it keeps them to their body underneath between their ball sacks or something like that. I don't know. I'm a whole fool over here. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me look at the chat. Look like somebody sent me something. Let me see what they say. Oh, we got backup vocals. Wait a minute. Let me put the I gotta come and put the chat in, the link in. Maybe I never put it in, and I didn't pin it, even if I did put it in. Okay. What y'all think about me creating something and yeah, but maybe that y'all know that if that material that give y'all they use Spanx or some shit like that. There's fabric. That's a special type of fabric. And what it does is it's like a mesh, but it is fabric, right? It has some and it'll tuck it. It cinches you in. So I could put that in a certain little pouch underneath, like the underwear. But the underwear will have a pocket to put the penis in. It'll be a pouch, and you can put the penis inside of it, and then the penis moves. See, close. I'm sorry, I'm a whole fool over here. But Randy's gonna slip out because he slipped out that condom. Is that you? Is that you, Karen?
Yeah.
We go. You want to put I'm putting the song back on. You ready? Which one was it? The Randy's Gone one?
Shoot, you acting up. Shoot, actually, all of them. Cause shoot, when you did Lovers and Friends, I was like, damn, I was gonna be your backup. I was gonna go, oh.
Man. Just over here wilding out. Look, we about to become millionaires, ladies. Okay, listen, we got to come up with some way. Now, see, when I think of the penis, I think of it when it's soft, right? And when it's soft, you can wiggle it around and you could tuck it. And if I put a pouch, like when they put the underwear on, or maybe not a whole full underwear, maybe it's just a pouch of something. They put it in. It got to go around their legs some kind of way, so they step in it. And then the penis get tucked underneath and it sticks to the bottom. It's almost like if it's long enough, it's gonna touch their anus from the front. And it won't move, right? It'll just be tucked real close to their body, and you'll never see it. Because just like that person that I was just showing y'all, you was able to see his I'm not sure if y'all, because I didn't make it real big, but let me see. I'm gonna show y'all who that was. When he was showing off his clothing, I was able to see watch. I'm gonna pull it up. Let me see. Because it might be just
Thank you so much for your support.
let me see. They were modeling and I was able to see it. Like that's why they was doing their leg the way they were doing it and putting their hand so you couldn't see it, but watch. We're not gonna do no sound because we don't care what the hell they talking about. Look. Okay, wait. I'm gonna pause it. Go ahead, play it, go. Oh, damn, they moved. They're doing it so fast. See, I can see it. It look so you can see it. It's laying on that leg where the hand is going straight. It's laying right there. You can see it. Watch. That's why they keep moving a certain way. See, that's why
there's even a little bulge.
Yeah. That's why she putting the leg up, covering it, because they really don't like it being seen. Look, you can see it right there. That's why they got that, that fabric, that extra fabric there, because it's there. So how could we get it to lay underneath? See, and she keep cutting it because they don't really like that they got it. You know what I mean? So they'll cut, don't want to really show themselves. Look, they'll slap on their butt, but they don't want to show that they got that thing. Okay? And so we got to figure out, ladies. Okay, we're gonna call ourselves the Bomb Squad Company. Look, if we come up with something and we able to create it, we're gonna become millionaires all together. Everybody in this chat, look, it's 22 of us. Okay, some of you men, I know you don't want to be involved, but you're gonna want to be involved in this money making. Okay, so we're gonna need y'all to give us some ideas too, if you want. Y'all know how, how it swings when it's soft, right? And I'm just imagining. I don't got one to look, but I might look tonight. I might see if I can play with it, shift it and all that. But anyway, what I'm saying is, how do we get it to lay? And if we could come up with that, we gonna be millionaires, bitches. We gonna be millionaires. Okay, what y'all thinking? What we got? We got to come up with something. We might have to do it in private though, because we don't want everybody stealing our ideas. They got more money than us. They been stole our idea. They created. And we be the ones who came up with these ideas. But we need a Spanx for penises. Okay, what you think about that? A Spanx for penises, so they could tuck it. And look, I think Randy will feel better if he tuck it, even though we can't see it already. But I think he'll feel more like himself, womanly and shit. He already got the titties, right? So we want to make a Spanx for the penis, so they could tuck it and look sexy. It feels sexy. T. Will said Randy's slow care not coming home ever again. It was T. Will. So I passe myself, man. We was up here. That shit was too fucking fun. Then when we did the rhyme, Randy said she was crazy. And maybe make him a matching eye patch. So we should make him a patch that go with his outfit. Now that's a good idea. God damn. They have the boxes for men that tuck it safely away. They do. I'm gonna have to look and see what they got, and see if we can add to it. Put some netting there to get it closer. Okay. They got some minks. Let me see what that look like. They do. Let me see. They got some. Let me see. Minks. Let me see if they got something called that in pants or yeah. Let me put in pants or something like that. Or I should have put in garment or something. I don't even know what the hell that came up to, but androgynous. What the hell that mean? That's for the woman who is a man. That's for the trans woman. Wait, no, that would be a trans man. Okay, that's for the trans man. But what's she trying to tuck away? I don't understand. Maybe that would be a shirt, right? Uh-oh, I think Legally trying to come in. Hey, what's wrong, Legally? I didn't close the door on you. My door. What you mean I closed the door on you? Because you just locked me in. I didn't lock you nowhere. No, don't lock the door. You go lock pop out. Don't lock the door, Leaky. Hey, don't be laughing at me. My mom gonna throw something at you. Hit you in your head with a sock. Oh, they're gonna. So I see Spanx. We need something called Minx. I like that name too. We're gonna call it Minx, and it's gonna be for people like Randy SoCal, who needs to tuck his titties away and his penis away, right? Mama, you know where his phone is? Yeah, I know where my phone is. Your head with a sock. Where your phone? Oh, they're gonna. So I see Spanx. We need something called Minx. I like that name too. We're gonna call it Minx, and it's gonna be for people like Randy SoCal. Now what you say, man?
You know where your phone is?
Yeah, but why you need my phone? Your daddy took your phone? Yeah.
It's probably dead or something.
It's probably dead. Well, why you didn't put it on charger? Here go my phone, but listen to me though. Okay, you gotta be good, okay? You're always good, but listen. Did you sneak it from your daddy? Because I need to know if you're gonna get me in trouble. You sneaking?
Mm-hmm.
You are? No? What you put in your mouth, Leaky?
It's candy.
It's candy? Oh yeah, it is candy. Okay, here you go. Now, if you're sneaking from your dad, you just gotta let me know ahead of time so I know that I can protect you when he come in.
His heart's broken, and I break with 2 pieces.
You broke it into 2 pieces?
Mm-hmm.
Can I have a piece of 1 piece?
They broke it.
Okay, thank you. It's so nice. He's not stingy or nothing, y'all. Mr. Baum said, not the slick eye, the slick Rick eye patch. That's a good idea too. Okay. You know, because he needs something. If he cover up that eye, y'all think he can get more women?
No.
He'll look less like a serial killer. Can you imagine him walking up to some hoes? Talking about, I got some money, how much he charging? And she look him in his eyes. She like, nah, no deal. She runs.
She gonna look at him with that patch and say, "Oh hell no."
Got you too. Oh man.
Cause you know, Randy, it ain't gonna stop at the eye patch. He gonna get inspiration. Then it's gonna be a trench coat. Come on now, Mom.
Randy. That shit was funny, man.
And shit, what was funny was Sock Passe, he I forgot, he did the first verse. He said, what part is it? Oh, we're never gonna find another father like you. What did Sock Passe said? He said, we're never gonna find another trick like you. And I finished it on my side by saying, no, we won't. No, we won't. No, we won't.
Oh man. That's why you was up here too. Look, you done closed the door and locked it. Now you want me to get up to get it? What you doing, Nikki? Huh?
Nothing.
You said nothing. You need me to open the door? No. He slept in here. His dad didn't come. He didn't go to sleep till 8 o'clock this morning.
No, but you just give me 1 piece of candy, and you just give me 1 piece of candy.
What did you eat?
Chicken.
Huh?
I ate chicken.
You ate chicken? Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay, good.
And Daddy said just eat his tacos all day.
Yeah, your daddy eating all the tacos down there. I know. You want taco? I have taco right here. You want it?
No.
You want to try it?
No.
Okay. So he can park behind the church now, Bomb. Oh man. Yeah, boxers for men. To tuck it away safely. And let me see. He looked like a broke down pirate. He looked like that already broke down for sure. Okay, he might not look like the
That's
pirate
why I
yet.
said no to the eye patch, because it's just gonna be right on down there.
He had said behind the church, yeah, remember when he said he did it behind the church, and you said, T-Will, you said it would have been better if it was behind churches.
Church's chicken, like damn.
He said he went behind a church. Oh my God. I wonder how they got that video taken now. I can't find it. We'll see. I looked for him. They took it down. He was getting so many laughs, but people was in the comments saying that he was slow. He looked like something wrong with him. Sure. They were like, you sure he's all there? They were saying that he looked like he had all autism. They were nice about it too. It wasn't like they were saying it mean, but they were saying, "Hey, it looked like something wrong with him." Like when he mentioned being on a bike, didn't he say 40 years old and rides a bike to go get hoes? You know, oh man, you could be 40 years old and ride a bike. Nothing wrong with that. That could be exercise, right? It might even be your mode of transportation to and from work because you work close enough and you want to get the exercise there. But who getting on a bike to go get some hoes though?
Randy.
And maybe my bike. And then you kept saying, this that Woody dude right here. That dude funny as hell in court. That shit is crazy. Dog, what the hell is this? Right here.
Oh, it says inbred family.
Oh, fair use, fair use. Gotta say that loud. Oh my God. I first photographed the Whitaker family for my first book, Created Equal, in 2004. That visit was interrupted by an angry neighbor with a shotgun who threatened to use it if I didn't leave the Whitakers alone. Am I saying that name right? Is it Whitakers? Whitakers, right? Whitakers, yeah. I think I might be
Whitakers or
Whitakers.
Yeah, or like Whitakers.
Yeah. Okay, one of them, y'all. After explaining what I was doing, he calmed down and allowed me to photograph the whomever family, right? The two portraits shown in this video are from that book. I have returned to visit the Whitakers when I've been in is it Appalachia? Appalachia for other shoots. But on this visit in July of 2020, I recorded a bit of a video of something many of us okay. Many of us have heard of but never actually seen. I strongly discourage wait a minute. Let me I can't
discourage.
Yeah, but it don't look right. Because is it got an N in discourage?
Oh, he really wrong. Yeah, because it's got an N in it. That's not, yeah. It's supposed to be discourage.
Okay, that's what I thought. But yeah. It looks like it's discouraged, but it got an okay. Discourage anyone attempted to look for the whomever as their armed neighbors and the Raleigh County deputies both make it clear that curious visitors are not welcome. Damn. What we about to see, God damn. They protecting whatever it's they hiding it. Girl, I'm scared.
So what are your names? I'm sorry.
I knew that was that man barking. Y'all hear that? So I heard a man barking, then I hear dogs barking too, but I hear a man, and that's that man in that red shirt is barking.
Shirt, yeah, he's barking, yeah.
Who's this?
His name's Ray.
Ray. I remember Ray. I photographed you, Ray. Do you remember? Years ago. And your name is? Lorraine. And Timmy.
Yeah.
Now you guys grew up here in Odd, West Virginia. How many years have you lived here?
All her life. All my life.
You're you guys, I mean, did you go to school? You did? Some of your brothers and sisters probably didn't go to school, or how much schooling did they get?
They didn't went to school long, but he graduated.
You graduated from what?
We were from high school.
You went to high school, Timmy?
Yeah, he went to high school on back.
And how about you, Lorraine?
No, she didn't went to school.
She didn't. And
No, they didn't went to school.
come on out.
Come here, Ray.
No, y'all. I don't know. Let's see. We're gonna run through it, but we're gonna do fast because, woo, Lord. Wow. We gonna go this fast. See what he talked about.
Ray, tell me about your family.
Uh-oh.
No, come on.
Okay, we're gonna slow it down and see if he talk. Come on.
So, Ray.
Me.
All right, y'all, hold on. She something happened to her computer. No, looks like her computer just kind of shut off, I think. Yeah, I think that is true. Yeah, they do look related, definitely. I think the last time I listened, oh, sorry, Mr. Bomb. I think the last time I listened to his channel, it was like a month ago. The last one I listened to was I think it's 3 hours of smooth jazz. And that's right, Candy Cane. Shout out to the Let's crew. You are appreciated. Shout out to the Let's crew.
Am I back?
Yes, you are
So,
back.
oh Lord. It's my fault. Because when I move the computer and I unplug it, even a little bit, like a second, and then it'll die. It falls to sleep first, and I don't know how to wake it back up. That's what taking so long, because then I gotta force shut it down. Because I don't know how to wake it back up once it falls to sleep. Go in hybrid or whatever mode that is. Yeah, I don't know how to wake it up. But anyway, I was like, okay, she's up there, so I should be able to get back. Last time, like when it happens, it just ends it, because if nobody's up here, it'll just. But I was like, she was up there, yeah. But anyway, that I don't know if I want to. That family, oh my God. So that's an inbred family, and which mean they probably was having children with their brothers and sisters and moms and dads, and now we see why that shouldn't happen, as y'all can see. And you know what make it worse is when, like, let's say the brother and sister had a child, right? And then the brother and sister have a child, which makes it the uncle. Then the brother have a child with their child. And so now their DNA is so messed up. And they live like that, and they don't think it's wrong, because you never think nothing wrong if that's the way it is, where you're from. Your daddy been sleeping with you since you was a kid. He sleep with you when you're an adult, and you have children with him, and you think that's normal. The only way you don't know that's normal is when you go and see other people not doing it that way, and then you be like, "What? Wait, why you don't do that?" Huh?
What's plus one plus one?
1 plus 1 plus 1. What's that? What's 1 plus 1 plus 1? You said 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. But if you're doing 1 plus 1, you're right, you're 2.
What's 3 plus 3?
What's 3 plus 3?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What is it? It's 6. You already knew that without counting them. Leaky.
Plus 6.
Okay, what's 6 plus 6?
1, 2.
You know what it is. What is it? That's 5 plus 5. Oh, you playing crazy. Okay. Anyway, he wants to play. It's midnight. Y'all, I may be back later. Cause what, Leaky?
It's plus 9.
Okay, it's plus 9. What's plus 9? No. Oh yeah, that is 9. You're right. But plus 9 and being 9 is not the same thing. When you say plus, you're adding two things or more together. Okay. Okay. Oh Lord, y'all. He wants to do some educational stuff, so I'm gonna go and be with him. He didn't go to sleep until 8 a.m. Okay, and that means I didn't go to sleep until 8 a.m., which means I slept. But I did get 8 hours sleep, so I'm not really sleepy. But how long you been up, Nikki? No, you woke up way after me. Yeah, you didn't wake up till 5.
I just shoot you.
You shoot me?
Yeah.
Don't shoot your mama. You gotta use the bathroom?
Nope.
You sure?
No, I'm just putting my pants up.
Oh, you're just pulling your pants up? Oh, okay, I see you messing with your pants. Just want to make sure. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna see y'all. I may be back later. If y'all ain't got nowhere to go, y'all just let me know. Just hit me up and say, hey, Mom, nobody's live. But y'all gotta be willing to come up, and talk. And then I don't have no problem starting it for y'all to hang out and things like that. Okay? But I'm gonna go play with him for a minute, for a while, and then Hubby can't get his feet done because he ain't come up early enough. So if you have in the chat, you missed your opportunity. I'm not doing nobody's feet at midnight. That don't make no sense. I ain't touching no toes at midnight. The only person toes I'm touching at the midnight is Leaky Leak, okay? Because he make me play with his feet so he can go to sleep. Oh, yeah, he be wanting me to play with his toes. And so I filed his toenails down. But anyway, I'm going to see y'all later.